Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
I
that's for another.
believe
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
be feeding out to the folks out there. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear out there. I am being hoisted by my own petard. Yeah, so let us know if you can hear us loud and clear out there, how everything's going. You're obviously joining us on Utreon so we can hold guns. That's right. Like this beautiful, integrally suppressed AR using the Leonidas Gen 2 from Liberty Suppressors and built on, of course, a Palmetto State Armory lower that Patrick and I did a video for. I think that, where is that video? I don't even know where that video is, actually.
It's on.
Patrick.
Oh, I don't know where you
Who
put it
knows
now.
now? It's on Utreon. That's probably where
It
it's at.
used to be on
So-
YouTube, but probably, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be.
Wherever it is, is
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the things we'll be talking about here tonight. But yes, you're joining us. If you're joining us here on Utreon, you already know this. If you're listening, watching later or whatever, and we're on either YouTube or wherever you get your audio podcast from, we're on Utreon / Who Moved My Freedom podcast. That's the place to go to. You know what? I didn't give you guys any credit in this on this Utreon thing. I should do that. Let's see. So let me see if I could still do it, or is it too late? I don't even know.
Don't worry about it.
It might be too late.
It's
Yeah,
fine. It's fine.
but anyway, so both Babyface P is on Utreon as Babyface P, and Walter is on there as Safety Harbor Firearms. That being said, I think we have a whole bunch of stuff to get into, so let me just press this and let's just jump into this.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, shout out to everyone out there. Let's see, let's load the guys up in here. Babyface, there he goes. Walter, myself, Jazz Hands. Come on, let's get the. I feel like this camera is in a weird position. I don't know what is going on. It's too close to my face. I got nothing moving around me here, but there you go, Jazz Hands. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on out there. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. This is episode 965. A free for all Monday, which we haven't done in a while. Right, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Free for all Monday, haven't done that, and it's entitled "Who Believes in the Balloon Boondoggle?" with Walter and Babyface P.
What do you mean?
You didn't hear about the balloon?
You don't
thing?
think it's real? You don't think it's?
No, I think
you think
it's
something
real,
somebody
but
couldn't?
I think it's real, but I think people are getting a little too crazy. Don't you think people are getting a little crazy?
Well, people get crazy about running out of toilet paper. So
yeah, I think people are getting a
little
little bit crazy about it. I'm not saying it's not real. It is ridiculous.
I guess I'm out of the loop. I would have shot it down uninhabited Montana myself.
Yeah.
The second it hit American airspace, it should have been shot.
So
down.
here's my meme I put up. I don't know if you guys did. Daddy, how did the world end? It was that damn balloon from China. That's how we wound up in the apocalypse. So that's my posting of this balloon thing. Yes, it's real, but come on now. Go ahead.
I was watching Crump's show here, and they were talking that some people said this is like the third or fourth time this has happened. It happened during the Trump administration also.
That is definitely a boondoggle. That's not true.
And do you think the Democrats would have sat there and said nothing?
Also,
no.
If this would have happened, well, first of all, I think that the people from the Trump administration denied it. We don't know. I don't believe them. I don't really believe any politician, but I agree with the point you made is the best point. If this would have happened and everyone in America could see the damn balloon,
if this was Trump, and Trump let it go all across the country, those Democrats would have been on the news 24/7 squealing how we're all going to die.
Yeah, China's paying Trump.
They're spraying COVID on us. Speaking of that, that'd be an excellent way to administer like a bioweapon. by the way.
Yeah.
Who knows what at that? But I believe the balloon is real, and who knows what it was doing? Probably spying. But who knows what else it was doing?
And a little bit later in the show, I have come up with a way we can completely end the whole thing in Ukraine.
Oh boy!
And it's really simple and really cheap.
Really Patrick, cheap. I don't know. That sounds dangerous.
No, this will work, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay, I think
I'll hear it.
Oh, you want to hear it? Okay, I was going to say.
I'll hear it when we get there. Yeah.
What is the major problem with the Russian military for the most part? What abuse problem did they have?
The Russian military?
And Russians in general.
I don't
Vodka.
know. Oh, drink, yes.
Okay.
All you got to do is just dump thousands of gallons of vodka in the advancing troops, and you win. Done. Over. Finished.
Hold on, wait a second.
It's actually true. They would drink themselves silly, I bet.
They would drink themselves dead.
Okay, but here's...
And you don't have to poison it. You just give them the crappy, $8 a bottle of vodka or whatever, and they would be completely out of the fight. Boom, done, over. Done.
Okay. I've got this one thing that I want to ask. Isn't vodka like water over there in Russia? I mean,
well, that's the problem. Alcoholism runs rampant. Yeah.
But so they already have it, don't they? Already have a lot of vodka?
No. Troops don't get it.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, no, you can't get it as a forward troop. You're there to fight. You're not there to get drunk.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
but alcoholism is bad.
Oh, so airlift in vodka, you say?
You just plastic bottled vodka, like water bottled vodka, and you dump it by the thousands across to where they're at. You'd win.
They'll get
over.
Themselves stupid, and then Oh, Walter's onto something here.
Yeah, Rear Field Marshal Walter Keller.
Yep.
Yeah. Now wearing the senior mantle. You're now senior, by the way.
You don't have to drop the blankets with syphilis on them or whatever. You don't have to do all that.
Syphilis blanket. They're probably immune to syphilis at this point.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You just airdrop in those nice little like water bottle sized things of vodka by the thousands, and the army would stop moving. Boom.
It's actually, it's not a bad, as stupid as this is, it's a great idea. It's so simple. And it would totally work. They would absolutely...
and it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Where
way cheaper than sending F-16s to them.
Where's the vodka coming from?
It can come from anywhere. What?
I would supply it. I would be on board with sending U.S. vodka. Totally on board with that one.
I mean, every distillery in this country makes vodka. Just about everyone. In Auburndale, Florida, and Auburndale is one of those big companies that makes all this cheap vodka. Boom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm telling you, man. Listen to me. It works.
If someone picks Walter's idea up from the Pentagon, I claim 20% of the profits.
How are you going to profit off of dropping vodka in Russia?
I guarantee you there's profits, Patrick. Okay? The military-industrial vodka complex is a thing. There has to be a way that someone will make profits off of it, I guarantee you.
That thought appeared to me I was just sitting there and like, hey, do this. Fucking just drop the vodka. Leave the vodka. Pre-position it. Just leave it. Yeah, they won't be able to pass up a bottle of vodka. There ain't no way.
No, if you just pulled out and left it in buildings, they would find it and drink it down.
Down, baby, down.
Yes, absolutely.
What is that thing you like, Walter? Vodka Jello shots?
Jello shots? You just drop Jello shots from balloons.
Or you do gummy bears and vodka.
Oh boy. I mean, if we're going to do that, why not drop some psychotropic drugs in there, mix some of that in there?
Why spend the money on that shit?
Just
get them all drunk to the point they can't see straight, and boom, done.
Take them all the way down.
And then if you want to HIMAR them, or you want to do that kind of thing when they're all drunk, then that's up to you. But I mean,
right? Yeah. Okay. There you go. That idea is brought to you by Safety Harbor Firearms.
It's not a bad one. I want to hate it, but it's a good damn idea.
No, I mean it's simple and to the point.
Yeah,
it is.
42 Chill said Big Vodka. Big Vodka is involved in this. I think Walter is getting paid off by Big Vodka.
Big Vodka.
That's
Big
right.
Vodka.
And he also says vodka.
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 Yeah. Shout out to everyone out there, including 42 Chilled. I see Shooting Gallery NE is out there. We got to get Shooting Gallery NE back on the show. Gorillas and Guns is out there as well. Dan Hates You is out there. Let's see. Kiaski I see out there. Flying Rich is out. Shout out to Flying Rich. And I don't know if I'm missing anyone. Let me know. I saw... Was Crump in here? Shout out to Crump. Who knows what Crump is up to? Shenanigans, I bet. Armored and Axes. Asper Warrior as well. There's a lively chat going on before we kick this up here. Lots of folks out there. I guess we got off here in the beginning. We got off of this whole balloon thing. Who does anyone, before I say anything, who has any balloon gripes? Are you guys okay with the whole?
They should have shot it down ages ago. They should have shot it down when it was coming in over Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Aleutians. Yeah, the first one, the Aleutians.
Yes. Yeah. And aren't we supposed to have early detection systems in that area for missiles coming across from Russia?
NORAD does all that. They scan that whole area.
So they absolutely knew it was happening. It was no doubt.
I mean, this went on. How long did the balloon thing go on before they shot it down? Like a week, because it went from the West Coast to the East Coast, because they shot it down
all the way across
over
the
South
country.
Carolina. Yeah.
Yep.
So here's my thing about shooting it down. Okay, shooting it down is the easy thing to do. Why didn't we capture this thing? Why couldn't we capture it?
How you going? Okay. I thought about this. Tell me how you're going to grab it.
That was a thought I had too. I was like,
come on, without injuring, without killing somebody.
Yeah, my lights go. Yeah, if Lola is out there, this light is going on and off, which I don't know why it's going on and off, Lola. So you got to come here and check on it. Something's up with it. I don't think it's plugged in. That's why it's going on and off right now. So bear with me on the light situation. In the meanwhile, it's not close enough to me for me to do anything about it. See that? It's gonna keep doing that. And here we go.
That was my question though. Is like
it's capturable. It's capturable.
How? You put a hole through the balloon, it's gonna hit the ground at terminal velocity.
Did you ever see Batman? Not Batman. What was the second Batman?
Oh shit! Don't quote a movie.
The Dark Knight. Was it Dark Knight Rises? Did you ever see Dark Knight Rises? Yes. This is a real thing in Dark Knight. Do you remember in I think it was Dark Knight Rises, someone could tell me out there, where he went to Japan to capture, or was it Japan or China? Somewhere he went to capture the dude. I think he was in Shanghai, and he captured that guy off the building and then like floated up a balloon hook, and then the plane flew over and caught onto the balloon and
you do real.
We're talking about a balloon that's little. That's a little bitty balloon.
This thing was like,
okay, so a bigger balloon is a bigger thing to hook. You can hook that balloon. You can use that same plane. They stole that.
Imagine F-16 hooking a balloon.
Special ops people use that trick to exfiltrate dudes out of places.
The other thing is, it was flying at 60,000 feet. It wasn't like it was right off the ground.
If a F-22 could go up there and get it, they could have put a
helicopter
big hook.
Can't fly
you put a big hook on an F. No, you put a. No, that wasn't in the Batman movie. It wasn't a helicopter. It was a cargo plane flying up there. That hooked it.
C-130 flies by and hooks it, I guess.
Yeah. So come on now, F-22 could have just had a big hook on it off the back, or on one of the wings or something like that. And then just come by, hook the balloon, and then bring the balloon down. Come on. It could have been done. I do not believe that they had to wait until it got over the saltwater ocean, and then they drop it in the ocean, and then mysteriously everything gets destroyed. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Sorry.
Nothing got destroyed. They picked that thing up. Nothing got away.
No, they didn't pick up. They got some pieces. Pieces.
They were waiting for that thing to hit the water.
They were waiting for it to come down. Yeah, I'm with Walter on that.
Yeah, they didn't get all of it.
Speaking of special ops, that's what you call the Navy and a submarine and SEALs and people in boats and all that stuff. Yeah.
It could be done. I believe that we have the technology as Americans that we could have captured that balloon. We could have gone by with one of those big cargo planes that Tom Cruise is always jumping out of. Okay. If the military can't do it, Hollywood could do it. Okay. All right. If we could drill, do you remember?
They said that thing was the size of 3 buses or something. Some
3
huge
buses,
ass size. Yeah, you just don't fly up on that and hook it like. like a cowboy with a lasso. Get it, bitch!
Okay, out there in the chat, who agrees with me that we could have captured that balloon? We didn't have to destroy it. We could have captured it whole. I know there's going to be more people agreeing with my brilliant geniusness than what you guys. You guys are just to shoot it down first. I think we should have captured it, man. The Chinese would have captured our balloon, our spy balloon, over them, and then reverse engineered it and used it against us. I promise you that.
That spy balloon looked like a satellite, is what it looked like, with solar panels and all that stuff. You see that picture I saw? It looked like. I no believe it you. I'm gonna use what Grandpa Keller said. I no believe it you. Yeah. So I think I would have just
more importantly, did y'all see the response that China had?
What'd they say?
Yeah.
They came out saying that how they couldn't believe how dare we shoot down their balloon. It's a weather balloon and it was just looking for weather, and that is an act of aggression, and Beijing is gonna could retaliate. I don't know.
That's a weather balloon, whether we shoot it down or not. That's what it's like, a weather balloon. Yes.
Yeah. Forgive me. You guys
got your weather balloon.
I don't know if you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah. You keep going. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the light situation.
Just go without it. You are the worst podcast host. You gotta keep going.
Ever.
You just keep on trucking. Come on.
No.
Adapt. Overcome. Burn down their huts.
Overcome. That's right.
It's not charging there. Plug it in here. Bring that thing.
Now we should all just sit and listen to Hank.
Yeah. Listen, I can solve many problems. Just like I could capture the balloon. Just like, see, you guys would just give up, shoot down the balloon. Me, I'm like, no, I can get the light working. I can make the light work. You know.
Wasn't from Star Wars? They say, shoot it down, shoot it down.
I just don't believe that, man. We could have captured that balloon.
Capture the balloons, like capture the flag.
If there's a will, there's a way. We could have gotten that balloon.
If there's a will, there's a Peggy. But yeah, that's what.
You know, and I don't know. I can't see if people believe me or not out there. Let's see. No one's chiming in because
they know better. That's why.
That balloon was capturable.
Supposedly they used. That's what they were saying over there in Crump, saying they used a Stinger missile with no warhead.
Mm-hmm.
So they just hit it?
It just pokes a hole in it, basically.
Yeah, just popped it.
A hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could have flew a big net out there. You know.
Realistically, though.
They had enough time.
Realistically, how on earth... What is a good way to bring that thing down slowly enough where it doesn't crash?
There's plenty of ways, man. We can refuel... Let me ask you this question. Can we refuel in the air or not? Can we refuel in the air or not?
Not sure what that has to do with the other.
Just answer that question. No. Do we have the technology to refuel a jet plane that is flying in the air with another big-ass fuel plane?
Yeah, so
yes or no?
How does that equate to grabbing a balloon?
It should be easy. If you could refuel a jet, if you could have a jet plane hover in a position, and then a big refueling plane hovers, and then a little weenus comes down.
They don't hover. They don't hover, right?
They're both flying, and then the thing comes down and boop, goes in there and fills it up. We could capture that balloon.
I think what we should have done is poked a small hole in the balloon. Very small hole, so it slowly deflates.
We don't have the technology to poke small holes.
Small holes.
You fly up slowly. You fly up in your fancy ass cargo plane. You put the door down in the back, and you get the guy with 22 and go.
I really feel like this balloon was just one big distraction. I feel like the aliens who are overlords were having extra aliens come in to visit. Maybe they're having a family day or something, and some extra aliens were coming to visit the aliens that have been stationed here for a long time. And they're like, you know what? We got to distract the humans so they don't notice that we got all these spaceships coming in. You know what? I got an idea. We have a balloon. Human beings are like cats. They'll see this balloon up in the sky, and then no one will be able to talk about shit else. I went on Instagram, and there was every single gun guy was memeing. I was taking a break from memeing, and then I see everyone else throwing balloon memes. I was like, Lola, I I was supposed to go pick up my son from his job, and I was like, Lola, you're gonna have to go get him. This is important memery. It has to go down. And then she was mad. I was like, I gotta get my meme on. I can't let all these other dudes throw their memes up. I was surprised Patrick wasn't throwing up memes. He didn't throw up any balloon memes.
The ones that were out there were too good. I couldn't compete. Did you see the one where, I don't know, spoil it, but the Joe Dirt meme?
No. Wait, where was it?
I like the one with Biden's son hanging off the bottom of it.
Let's see if I can find it.
There was a lot of memes. Oh, let me see. Those memes are probably all buried right now on Instagram. Let's see if we can go to Instagram.
I think Marley sent me that one. Let me see if I can find it.
I don't even know how we would find it on Instagram at this point. Like, how do we find the balloon memes, you know?
That's the hardest part now, is how do you find it?
But I remember over the weekend, just going to I think it was Friday even, something like that. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Everyone and their mama was throwing up a meme.
Let's see if I get this one to focus for you guys. Hold on, it'll focus in.
Oh, Joe Dirt in the
and the top of it says they zoomed in on the balloon, on the spy balloon.
Yeah, I like someone. What does it say though when they zoomed in? What
they zoomed in on the spy balloon. It's a picture of Joe Dirt.
Oh, you know, I saw one that someone zoomed in on the balloon and it said "Hollow Sun." And I was like, "Oh, that's good." I forgot who did that one. Shooting Gallery NE says, I personally think that it's a shadow game, that they're really distracting us from this balloon thing. Laugh out loud. Wait,
so what are they distracting us from then? That's the question.
Wait. The balloon was the distraction from the balloon?
The balloon was the distraction. What are they distracting us from?
Yeah. Who knows? I'm gonna say it has to do with aliens. There was some kind of alien situation going on, and we had to be distracted.
I think you need to take your medicine.
So, all right. So
that's what I think.
We're coming up on a hard break. You guys can give us your theories of the whole balloon boondoggle and what went down. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Walther Arms has been making concealed carry handguns for over 90 years, starting with the PPK. Today, Walther is based in the good old US of A and still builds quality firearms like the PPQ and PDP for personal defense and competition. So when you're in the market, please consider Walther Arms. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Walther Arms.
So do you guys want to, we didn't get into it here in the beginning about what everyone got up to this weekend. Do you want to get into shenanigans? What were you getting up to, Patrick?
Went to Tampa, spent the weekend with my, I almost said grandparents, with Chrome Van Diem's grandparents. Mm-hmm. And they were very excited to see him, and we got no sleep.
Chrome AV. But he saw the grandparents already, though, right? It was just
of course he has. They just wanted to see him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw you were. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about this or not, but you were like putting up. You were putting up old baby books. Your parents still have your old baby books from.
Old baby books, and if you go, well, I didn't post. Did I post the picture? I didn't post it on Instagram, but a picture of me as an infant and Chromie V as an infant. Did I send that one to you guys?
I think you did. Yes. Can I put that one up, or
you can show it off if you got it on your phone. Okay. And spit an image. Spit an image is all I can say. I posted on Instagram. My mom. I didn't realize my parents put everything I have ever owned as a child.
This is so funny.
It was so good. Chin and everything. Yeah, it was so good that Marley's dad said, "Oh, did you take him to go get photos done?" And we had to be like, "No, that's the same age, a month old, 33 years apart."
Wow.
I bet, but Chrome's got this look like. Why are you comparing me to that guy?
Yeah.
I think Patrick still has that look. Look, Patrick still does. Look, I'm going to zoom in on it. Look, he still does this. I get this look from Patrick all the time.
Please, somebody add a beard to that. Please.
Yeah, Patrick gives me this look all the damn time.
Every time I have a theory,
I don't know if you guys can tell. I have lost a good 5 or 8 pounds, and it's getting harder and harder for me to stretch my neck fat in. But yeah, so we spent the weekend. We had a good time. But no, my parents. I found out that my mom has kept everything. Like, I swear to God, the attic is full of the big plastic containers, full of toys from my ute. And then all of my childhood books. We found all the golden books. Unfortunately, we didn't have a copy of Little Black Sambo. I still want to get a copy of Little Black Sambo.
Okay, why?
Because it is a classic book, and he turns them into butter.
Okay, I don't even know.
Pokey Little Puppy. You see, it's offensive to black people because even though he's not black, he's Indian, and he turns tigers into butter. But the book's called Little Black Sambo.
And where that book did not come from the 80s, I promise you. This little
no, it's from the 20s or teens, 10 something. Yeah. But they made it into a golden book, and the golden books are super awesome. I love those things.
Yeah. Oh, I love the stuff on like Facebook and Instagram where they take the old golden books, kid books, and they change the titles into adult kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. I have one that I posted on Instagram years ago, a couple years ago. That was like that. Yeah. I also brought home. I'll send this to Hank.
Okay.
So you guys can see it. Let me see if I can send this to the group. I brought home my Fountain of Youth lamp. And now you guys might be going, what the hell is a Fountain of Youth lamp?
Isn't the Fountain of Youth supposed to be in Florida here somewhere, Fountain of Youth?
Yeah, it was. It was
St. Augustine, yeah.
Let's see if this video will play. So you got to play the first one. Don't show off the second one until you play the first one.
Okay, hold on a second. So there's
so this lamp, here's the story. This lamp is probably from the 20s or 30s. My great uncle got it at the World's Fair in Chicago, I want to say, back in like the late 20s, early 30s.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's really neat. It's hollow on the inside, obviously, with the light bulb, and the light bulb heats up and spins this little interior thing, and it makes it look like the waterfall's moving. But if you turn the lamp around, there's another meaning to the Fountain of Youth. So I officially call this my pee-pee.
That kid's peeing in it. Yeah.
That is priceless.
Yes.
We don't even have this technology anymore. This technology does not exist anymore.
No, you can't use LEDs. You got to use old light bulbs.
On one end, someone is peeing in it. The other end, people are like, oh, yeah,
spin it the other way, and it's the conquistadors. Yep.
That is awesome.
So I got to bring that home, and Marley agreed that I can put it in his room as a nightlight.
Wow.
That's what the Indians were doing to the old Spanish. They were peeing in the Fountain of Youth, and they were just giggling over there.
I got your Fountain of Youth right here.
Yeah, so there you go. It's a fountain. I call it the pee-pee lamp. It's the Fountain of Youth lamp, but it was from like the 20s or something.
Okay. No, that's cool. I wonder, that's got to be worth something.
Probably a little bit, yeah. And I was that little shithead kid that I feel bad now looking at it, but I was that kid that if I liked something at somebody's house, that was family. It wouldn't be random person's house. But if I liked something, I wouldn't steal it. I would go, hey, I like that. Can I have it? And my great aunt and uncle would just give me shit. Like they would like that lamp. Okay. They would be like, yeah, you can take it home with you.
Yeah, that's in some countries, that's a big faux pas. Like when I lived in Nigeria, if you expressed even liking something that belonged to people, they were supposed to give it to you. So you're not supposed to like anything, in people's houses.
I was like 4 or 5, and I guess I said I liked it, and they said, here, you can take it home. You can have it. I mean, these are old time Cuban family, but they were it was good. So I got the lamp home.
No, that one's awesome. That's definitely
that one's real cool.
That's a treasure. That's a treasure, and it's old. It's old. Walt, what did you get up to this weekend? As if I didn't know.
Well, Saturday, I went to a place, some guy's house, a guy named Hank Strange, and we shot guns and tried to shoot some guns. Some guns went off, some guns didn't, which is typical. Had one with a bullet stuck in the bore, which is it's not the gun's fault, I don't think. I know it's not the gun's fault.
Oh, okay. It has nothing to do with the person who never cleans the gun, but puts the dirtiest ammo in the world in the gun.
I didn't hear other than a picture of a bullet. What happened here?
Okay, I was gonna do a refresher video on the TUSC, trying some different magazines and some different ammo. So I had a suppressor on it for a while and shot a mag through that, and it worked fine. Then I took the can off and I started to shoot it. I think it was mostly Russian steel jacket stuff or steel case stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Point. It made this funny ass noise. And when I look in the chamber, there's back into the brass case all gnarled up. And I can see the front part of the case still in the chamber. And we stuck a rod down the bore, and there's the Pro-Jo stuck in the bore. So I didn't want to screw with it there because I couldn't have got it out there. After I had to take it completely apart, take the barrel out. I ended up put the barrel in my press and used the hydraulic press and pushed it back out. And it wasn't the Russian ammo that was in there. It was a round of Fort Scott that was in there. Solid copper.
Was there only one? There wasn't two bullets back to back.
There wasn't two. Only uno. Uno.
Thank goodness, because that could have been very bad.
But it didn't have anything. Like shooting gallery, and he says Walter was using that really hot Egyptian ammo again.
That Egyptian stuff would have worked great.
Couldn't have anything to do with that ammo and mixing ammo and running the gun dirty. Nothing to do with that.
The gun wasn't dirty.
Nothing to do with it being a UTOS at all. No.
Why did the... Never mind. Okay.
There's only one thing that causes squib loads.
I'm not gonna try to take blame away from like Fort Scott or whatever ammo it was. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? It's out of it right now. So guess what's gonna happen next time around? We're gonna shoot everything except that,
and see what happens.
So wait, what? What did the back of the case looked all mangled? You said?
Oh yeah, I got a video of it. I dropped it on the ground. I didn't pick it up, but the back was in the chamber, just floating around in the action, and the front section of the case, about 1/4 inch long, was still in the chamber. The chamber that fell out when I got back to the shop. I just wiggled around a little bit. That fell out, but I used a rod first and a hammer, tried to knock the round back out, and it moved a little, but then it
I don't know what would have caused that. A squib load typically.
I think it's a perfect storm. That's my opinion. Multiple things coming together in one. Dirty gun.
The gun wasn't
shooting. The gun had definitely.
I've shot guns that have been shot and rusty, and everything came out at the end of it.
Ask me the last time I cleaned this.
Yeah.
Okay.
If unless 7 and 6 is going through it, it doesn't ever get cleaned ever.
I understand, but I personally think it's a combination of things happening.
The solid copper bullets are hard as a effing rock.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you had a solid copper bullet that was on the high end of the tolerance end, and the barrel that barrel might be tight in that gun. It might be small.
I didn't think about that.
And the combination of those two.
Also dirt. Also dirt building up in there.
The dirt. It started to go, but it got jammed up, and then the pressure blew out the back of the case. So it's not dirt. That gun wasn't dirty at all, actually. So
listen, I'm down to run the experiment. But
I'm not running that back to. I'm not playing that experiment again because I'm not taking that thing apart again. So,
it was too complicated to take apart.
No, I figured it out. I mean, I didn't have any choice. Okay. But it's definitely not like an AK to take apart. It's got little screws and little springs and all that little stuff you lose. So, but anyhow, that's what happened with that. Then me and Hank were going to shoot side by side CZ and Uzi machine guns.
Yeah. And what happened with that, Walt? What happened with that particular situation that we had to shoot we had to shoot a Uzi and another machine gun at the same time? I'll give everyone a chance to guess what happened there.
I'm just going to throw this out there. It sounds like Hank is complaining about shooting machine guns. I don't know what on earth, on God's green earth, who complains about shooting a machine gun.
We'll see when I put the video up.
They didn't function as they should have simultaneously.
These guns were like possessed. Yeah. Walter's like, no, we're going to do this together at the same time. You're going to shoot this. I'm going to shoot this. Okay, fine. We're getting the whole setup. Do the whole thing. Everybody has to
boom,
be
boom.
ready. All the cameras are rolling.
Boom, boom.
Nothing.
That's it. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Walter says, these work perfectly. I put hundreds of rounds through these before.
I haven't shot him in the bullet trap yet to see if I can figure out what's going on. So,
yeah.
Okay, so that was Saturday. Okay, Saturday we shot guns.
Wait, you skipped over something on Saturday that you did that we should definitely talk about. You're going past this. Hey, let me use a visual aid here. Car. So on Dirtfoot Racing on YouTube, you guys can find this. It's on Walter's channel. It's called the 2022 Audi e-tron, my first electric drive, and you could go see that. I don't know if there's going to be an ad running on this. I know you're in the process of doing your monetization. Oh, here it goes. Here, bam.
Yeah.
Let's see if we could look at that. So check it out, Patrick. Walter got a drive in the Audi e-tron. Here, let's see. We'll skip forward here a little bit.
That was like the easiest video we've ever done because I did absolutely no editing. I just posted what we.
The cameraman was brilliant. That was what was going on there, I would say. when you have a professional YouTuber, let me see if we can get it to roll here. Here we go.
That's what it is.
So Walter drove an electric car and he didn't explode even, which is insane.
So should we talk about the fact that I want to trade my car in for a truck?
No, yeah, I think you should get an electric truck.
Walter says no, it's a bad idea. I need a truck, Walter. That's my problem.
Yeah. Why is it a bad idea to get an electric truck? That's not a bad idea. He's got to be ready for the future. You
don't want to. Why spend all that money on an electric truck?
Yeah, looking at the Riviera or whatever it is, it's freaking 76,000 starting.
That's funny.
Whatever you called it.
Walter was out here, by the way, hitting triple digits.
We see numbers right there.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, Walter was going in this thing, and he was like, "I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do." Yeah. So
it was nice. I gotta say, it's a nice car.
Yeah. Okay,
I give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying?
So here's the reason I want. This all leads back to one place. I want a truck because I need to move stuff, and right now I want a compressor. And you didn't text me back yet. I'm looking for like a 60-gallon compressor, and how the hell can I get that home?
Hey Patrick, there's a thing called a trailer.
That's my other thought is getting a trailer for the SUV.
And they only cost maybe $500, $600, $700.
Yeah.
You could also you could also always rent a pickup truck from U-Haul. Or Home Depot has rent some too. But I think it's a good idea. I like the idea of you getting a pickup truck. I have a good reason for this, why I like the idea of you getting a pickup truck.
Totally selfish, I'm guessing.
Yes, because then I could borrow your pickup truck for a change.
I have a lot of, like the compressor. I want a compressor, and I'm almost to the point of just saying, screw it, I'm going to buy a new one, because then I can get it delivered to the front of the house. But, yeah, so anyways, I want to move stuff, and I want more room.
Yeah. So with your thing, you're scratching electric off the list. This is what you're saying.
Yes.
I already floated.
I'm scratching 40,000 off the list.
There's the Rivian out there that you could get. That's an American-made pickup truck. The Rivian.
73 starting.
Yeah. Okay. So now I know you're Ford people, right? You and your family. You guys are all.
I am. Marley not so much. Marley wants a. What's the smaller one that Walter has? You got a Suburban. She wants the size down from that.
Yukon?
Tahoe. She wants a Tahoe.
Tahoe, yeah.
Yeah, she's
wanting a Tahoe. Let's talk practical here. Okay, you're a 3-person family now. Okay,
at least there might be another Chromie V on the way. Who knows?
Or maybe 4 or 5. Who knows? If you get a pickup truck, you got to get an extended cab.
Mm-hmm. And you lose bed space.
And this is not the old days where you put the kid in the middle between the two adults and he dies in a vicious front-end collision. Or you reach your arm, like my dad used to do. He reached his arm across and block me when he's getting ready.
When you break hard.
All the people, I remember when I moved out here to the country, Everyone that I would meet out here in the country, they tell me, "Oh, we don't believe in seatbelts. Seatbelts are dangerous." I was like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, you don't want to be seatbelted. If you get into an accident, you want to exit the vehicle. That saves your life."
Yeah.
That's
you ever seen the
people
video
over here would tell me? Seriously.
You ever seen some of these videos of people in Jeeps that don't have a seatbelt on when they roll over and the vehicle rolls over the top of them or they go flying out and luckily they clear it as the thing rolls right where they just were. You know, it's like
I've seen those videos.
If you are in a vehicle and you get into an accident, you want to remain in that vehicle. You have a roll cage around you. If you get ejected from that vehicle, it more than likely it's going to roll over you, or something's going to roll over you. But yeah, people have just like people believe we can't have captured that balloon. People think it's better for them to get ejected out of the vehicle.
Back to that. Check the text messages. Since we're back to that, check the text messages I sent you. This is for Walter.
Okay.
This is all for Walter.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You don't have to worry about it too much in Florida. But electric vehicles do not like really
USA
cold weather.
says Florida man.
Oh yeah, that's Joe Biden.
That's the one Walter was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of memes, man. Yeah, that is HB.
That's
HB.
Hunter.
Yeah,
that's Hunter.
Yeah, that's Hunter right there.
Yeah. If it has to be a Ford, there's the Lightning. There's the Ford Lightning. Come on now, you can get a Ford Lightning for $40,000.
Yeah,
I heard. There's a legend.
We're probably just going to get a Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you all can ride inside. I don't know about air compressors inside. It would fit. Yes, it would fit. You can put a shitload of stuff
I'm
inside.
leaning, especially if we get a nice V8 Tahoe, I'm leaning towards just get a trailer. Or we actually have access to it. I believe I have access to a trailer. I think there's one. My dad has one back in Tampa, and that's one of those things that there's no reason for me to buy a trailer. We'll just bring it up here, use it, and take it back. Like, I don't need to store it. Let him store it.
Mm-hmm. I totally believe in this principle. I'm trying to convince Walter to buy a tractor for his dad's property because I think this is an awesome idea.
You don't have to convince me. I don't. That's not a convincing.
You know, and I will take care of that tractor for you over at my place, Walt. I'll make sure it keeps. You know, use it every now and then.
Keep the battery up
turns
on
over. Yeah, keep the battery charged.
You know, I might buy. I might put an implement on it. You know, I might put.
Well, if you want a bush hog, you're gonna have to buy the bush hog.
Yeah, I'll get the bush hog.
I think Walter would get beneficial use out of a bush hog too, though.
Yeah, exactly. I think Walt, you're gonna have to bush hog over there. Yeah, your dad's.
I'm not saying you buy it. I'm saying Hank buy it and you just use it.
Yeah. If Walter gets the tractor, I'm in. I'll pay for the bush hog, as long as that tractor stayed over at my place. You know, I'll take good care of it. I mean, what are friends?
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point.
By the way, speaking of High Point, we also shot a High Point over the weekend.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you about that thing. Aside from it being, that's a deadly weapon in itself because of how heavy it is. But Hank had some Cellar Bellet ammo. And he had some Fort Scott 10 millimeter.
Yep.
So we load up the Cellar Bellet.
Different beasts.
Yeah.
Load up the Cellar Bellet. Boom, 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 boom. Put the High Point. Put the other stuff in. Kaboom! Kaboom!
Yeah, that High Point was
fireballs
hot.
coming out of the end of the gun.
One of them's full horsepower. The other is not.
That High Point ammo's for taking down grizzly bears.
Oh, I mean the Fort Scott.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Not the Fort Scott ammo. That's for taking down grizzly. The cellar. What is it?
Cellar and Bellet.
Yeah, Cellar and Bellet. That stuff is just, I think, range. That was just range stuff, which we got from that from Barnauls.
Barnauls, yeah.
Shout out to Barnauls.
I had in one magazine. I had it mixed up, and you go boom, boom, bang, 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 boom, boom.
I'm trying to see. I thought we did video on my phone, but I can't see it. I don't see it.
I have
right
Lola
now.
shooting the last 6 rounds. You probably do too.
That thing, yeah, I do have it somewhere. Yeah, I got to see where it is, but we'll show that. That was pretty cool. We shot a bunch of different guns. Actually, this is a good point to talk about this because I want to share this. The first video that we did over the weekend is up, but it's on Utreon. So it's about this gun, which is the upper from Liberty Suppressors, which is this Leonidas Gen 2 300 Blackout upper. And then the lower is from Palmetto State Armory. And, Patrick, I actually like this. I don't know if you guys can see it here. This side charging device that goes over your regular charging handle is from, what the hell is it again? It's
we talked about it before, and I can't remember the name.
Yes,
it was cool, though. It was real cool.
Yeah, Devil
it
Dog.
Works well. It works
Devil
well.
Dog Concepts, yeah. But we got it in from Barnauls. There it goes. There's a good shot of it. Yeah, it works awesome. And this Primary Arms Pack 2.5X is freaking awesome.
Yeah, we just clamped it on off another gun, and boom, it's hitting right where right where you aim.
And by the way, this gun is really, really dirty. I don't know if you guys can even see the see right there. That's what comes from suppressors, even though Walter says they're super clean, and they don't make anything dirty at all. See that? How dirty that is?
I'm got my doubts that Walter would have said something that way.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
I'm doubting.
You're worse. You're worse than a Democrat politician. I didn't say that.
That's how you gotta be. That's how you got to roll.
Well, you work for CNN now or something? What is the deal here? I didn't say that.
So check this out. If you guys go to, you could Google this, Utreon Hank Strange. If you go there, boom, you could do this for all the guys here. So, it's, if we go right here, you'll see it's utreon.com/C/Hank Strange. As Patrick is always saying, something must be done about that. Oh, I just went back. Okay, so check it out. The video is right here, and you can play that video. You can also subscribe to us. And, here, let's see. Can I go sideways and play? Oh, look at that. So that's where you guys are going to...
Cool.
Huh?
That thing was really quiet. That was a really quiet...
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. Let me see. I'm going to skip forward in it a little bit.
There's Spencer rocking it. Yeah.
Yeah, Spence was out there shooting it. I think it like gave him a little bit got a little hot under the hand there for Spence.
I didn't notice it.
It wasn't too bad, but I think it just surprised Spence that it was heating up. But we were pausing, I think, long enough in between. But yeah, this was really cool. We were also shooting Fort Scott 300 Blackout here. And we got very interesting results because Walter brought some canisters, right, Walt?
Empty propane, 20-pound propane cylinders, empty ones.
Lord.
And that subsonic Fort Scott stuff was hitting it, but it wasn't really poking a hole through it. Mm-hmm. So it was ricocheting off in different directions. It did finally go through when you hit a couple spots close by, and then it finally poked a hole through it. It went through it, but those solid copper rounds, man, we picked them up off the ground. They were all kind of deformed and everything. Yeah.
So if you guys want to see that video, you need to go to Utreon, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. But Walter spotted. I see. When I looked at the video, you were trying to point out this other one to me, and I found the one under the leaves. But check this out, Patrick. This is what they look like. So those rounds
that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They're going so slow, they just deform.
Yeah, but imagine if that was like a hog or something, man. That's going to tear you up, son.
Yes.
That's
not good for anybody.
I think that that to me was that can, and those cans are pretty strong, and then they had that kind of like curve on them. So it seemed like they were hitting and then sliding down, and some of them were like ricocheting up, and you could hear them go like that.
That's deep. That's really deep.
As they were spinning up. So here's the reason why this is on Utreon. I wanted to make sure I talked about this because, as you guys know, if you've been watching the channel and all that, and I'm actually going to pull this out and put this up on my YouTube channel, Patrick. So this is why I want to talk about it. Patrick started in this whole thing that everyone's been hearing about with YouTube and, like I saw some places they said mistakes were made. For whatever reason, they were going after gun guys and hitting people up with strikes, deleting videos. You got hit several times, right?
Yeah, and they were all from suppressors. It was all suppressors.
Yeah, because I know, and some people were saying to me, "Oh, but Patrick always shows building stuff." But I think what you were getting hit for.
I'll show that if you guys want to see. I can take screenshots of, or actually, they're all most of the screenshots of all of it is on Instagram, and they're all like the last two that got me canned were. It was suppressor stuff. It was screwing a suppressor onto the end of a sub 2000 and a high point carbine.
Yeah, and the same thing happened with me. I could definitely pull my screenshots up and show, but I did not get deleted. I got hit. I got several videos deleted, and I got one strike. And but they just kept going in there and hitting me on videos and deleting them. So here I could just show you. Here's one of the things that I got. And this is direct thread Bushmaster Muda, and that's because me and Walter threaded a suppressor on in that video.
Ridiculous.
So I specifically looked at that. Yeah, here's another one. Quiet Trip Down Memory Lane, RFB Hunter with New Amendment Can. So Patrick, unfortunately, got the whole channel deleted, which really sucks. And so right now, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but you can find Patrick on Utreon. You want to tell the folks about that, Patrick?
BabyfaceP.com. That's all you need to know.
Okay. But if they...
Because I have it redirecting to Utreon.
Oh, you
Patrick,
did. Okay.
And I think you're a marked man, too, because on Dark, you went on with Dark, and on all of other Dark shows are all monetized except the one you were on.
Are you serious? Mine didn't get monetized?
That's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
There's
somebody knows me, hates me or something.
Yeah, they've got him on some kind of list. But if you could go to babyfaceP.com, or you could just do what I said, like search Utreon, and you could go through there. You can find Patrick's channel. You could subscribe to him. That's what I'm saying.
BabyfaceP.com sends it's straight redirect to Utreon. It'll take you straight to Utreon.
There you go. So Patrick is on there doing his videos. Walter is also on there for Safety Harbor Firearms. However, now Hank Strange is on there as well. So if you guys are looking for, the YouTube channel is still up, but my plan is to use the YouTube channel. I'm going to put like a snippet out of this video with us talking about it here. I'm going to use it to kind of funnel folks who really want to see our content over on Utreon, because to not get deleted, the whole entire channel deleted, we really took a bunch of videos down, and made a whole bunch of videos private. And I know that YouTube said that they're correcting it, but I haven't seen any signs of that. I don't know if you've seen any signs of that, Patrick.
I've seen some channels come back online. I have not seen anything happen with mine yet. So
yeah. So we don't really know. We don't really know what's going to happen here, to be honest with you guys. And the best thing I think that we could do is just plan for it now. I'm going to be on Utreon. I'll still be on YouTube. I'll remind you guys. I'll do some lives. I'll throw up some shorts. But it's all going to be to get everyone over to Utreon. I think it's a better place. They're more friendly to us. It's not only gun content on Utreon. However, it works like Patreon and YouTube, so you can support people on there, as well as our entire libraries can be up over there. And I just find, and if you can see in some of the videos, you'll see some old ads running on it. That's just proof of concept that Utreon could actually run advertising. So it'd be awesome if the folks out there in the firearms industry that are looking to advertise go to Utreon and advertise over there as well. So I know it's not perfect, but if we don't use this thing, we're not going to have a backup. So I would just ask
Patrick,
everyone to
another thing I brought out to Hanks was my my tiger striped pretty ass Yugo. Matter of fact, let me get it.
This sounds interesting.
My
Yugo AK.
Went off again, by the way. It's so crazy. I don't know what's up with this light. It's not charging, obviously. And it went off again for some reason. So, the wood on this AK is really nice, Patrick. Check it out.
Ooh, that is fancy looking. Look at that thing.
That's Turkish walnut.
Yeah.
I guess they call it like tiger stripe walnut.
Looks good. That looks real good.
Oh, it's Pam. It's pretty as a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's a nice looking.
I haven't had this gun out in a while, so I figured I bought those grade 4 magazines. I don't know if you saw my video where I bought like 10 of these grade 4 beat the fuck
turdy
up.
looking things, right?
AK mags, yeah. And I straightened them all out and popped out all the dents. So I was going to test each one and see how it shot and do like a follow up. So I go, boom, boom, and it was like, this thing's not pleasant. This thing's like overgassed to. This thing's overgassed to the fucking max. Yep. So in my life, 2 things are coming up: a KNS adjustable gas piston, and a muzzle brake like Robski uses on the end of his gun.
Much more pleasant. Much more pleasant.
Because I'm watching him shoot, and it's going boom, 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 boom. It's hardly moving. I'm going, Mommy, this thing hurts. You know?
Yes. Yes. My Russian AK is way overgassed, so I ended up putting a KNS piston. It makes a world of difference.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll be able to tune this thing down where it's agreeable now. It's so pretty. It's too bad I don't feel like shooting it. I mean,
by the way, so you said this is Turkish. Show it again. Let's show that again.
Turkish walnut.
Yeah, and for everyone who's listening on audio, it is basically like, just imagine a beautiful wood with very clear, defined black stripes going through it.
There's a stone that I remember as a kid. I think it's called Tiger's Eye. If you go look up that like little rock called Tiger's Eye stone, it's just like it.
Yeah.
This came from anybody that's looking for one that came from Atlantic Firearms. Just stocked it anyways. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Oh, most impressive.
Yeah, by the way, we should recognize, I know there's a whole bunch of different things going on. Yeah. Turkey had some real bad stuff going on in Turkey right now with the earthquakes and aftershocks. I guess rescue scramble in Turkey, Syria. So it was Turkey/Syria that got hit. Quakes killed 3,400, and those numbers are going up.
You see that video of that whole apartment building collapsing?
Yeah. It was pretty bad, I would say, and I know Walter hates when I say this,
what?
Turkish standards are terrible. It's, this part of the world is lots of corruption. No, well, because it's a shithole. Let's be honest. By your own standards, Walt, don't get mad.
They do support terrorism, so I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah, well, it technically is, but they have a lot of corruption and their building codes suck.
What? You got to put, when you make a concrete type building, you got to put reinforcing rod in it. So if you don't put any rebar in the building, when it shakes, it does that. It goes collapse.
Yeah. Yep.
The Russians had that. They've had the same kind of thing happen too when there's earthquake, because instead of putting it in the buildings, they put it in tanks.
Well, yeah. I mean, this part of the world is susceptible to earthquake. This was a strong earthquake, 8.5.
This is serious.
Yeah, it's a monster. Yeah, that's like
have either of you guys lived through earthquakes? I've never been in one ever.
Not that I can tell. I mean, I guess in New York and New Jersey they happen, but they're not really. Yeah.
One time up in Illinois, I think when I was a kid, the ground went. It just shook a little bit, but nothing like that. No.
Florida, because of the sand, we're not. We don't
have them.
Even if we had our earthquakes, we wouldn't feel it. We just have hurricanes and tornadoes and big ass mosquitoes.
Tornadoes are pretty rare. We get hurricanes though, for sure.
Yeah, hurricanes for sure, and hurricanes spin off tornadoes sometimes.
Yeah.
But it sucks. It sucks that happens, man. The building codes and everything aside, it sucks. It's terrible to look at that footage. Like, first of all, if there's a hurricane, what am I saying? Earthquake going on, you need to get out of the building.
Yes,
and stay out.
Stay out of the building. It's terrible to look at these buildings. Some people are outside, and then you just see this whole building just go down, man. And they're like pulling people out of there. They get some people get lucky.
It's also wintertime over there too. It's cold out, so it's a bad situation. But I mean, every place has its shitholes. I was just watching. There's a guy that I've been watching on YouTube. What's his channel? He goes to all these weird ass countries like Yemen and Libya and all this stuff. He's a guy from New Zealand. It's really interesting to watch.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure who that is.
I'd have to look it up. But he was in Philadelphia in the, I guess they call it like zombie zone or something. Where all these people all on drugs.
They're all drugged out.
So You know what? We got just as many fucking shitholes as everybody else.
There's a bunch in America, my friend. A bunch.
I mean, when you let
every state has a few.
When you let your population end up like that on the side of the street, like all freaked out, they should be all rounded up. By my opinion, that's what I would do, and we'd have a force cleaning up of everybody. But
there was a video the other day of a guy that he was in San Francisco, and he went into one of the drug safe use places where you get all the you literally just get drug paraphernalia.
Yeah, I saw that
and
video.
they gave him anything and boxes and boxes of syringes and all this other shit. Brillo pads for smoking crack, glass vials. And then he asked, well, I want to get, he made himself look rough. And he was like, well, I want to get off the street. What sort of help can I have to get off the street and get clean? And they had no answer for him at all.
There isn't any. So they'd rather hand out the stuff than forcibly remove someone and clean them up. Yeah. That's what you have to do. Mm-hmm. And my friend, Mike Remo, Hank. Mm-hmm. He was over in Poland recently, and over that he says there are no homeless people in Poland. There's none of that shit over there, because first thing there's no handouts over there. First thing, nobody's handing anything out to anybody, and they don't
sink or swim.
That. Yeah, they don't tolerate that shit over there.
Yeah, Poland is pretty based when it comes to stuff like that. They don't tolerate that. They don't tolerate nonsense.
I mean, here in America, it's tough. It's tough for your families to help you sometimes because, if your family tries to use tough love on you, these guys are like, no, just come over here. We'll give you drugs.
I'm talking about family tough love. Yeah. I'm talking about Dove tough love.
No, but what I'm saying is that makes it more difficult for family even that cares about you to get you to straighten up, because you have these people that'll just give you the drugs and give
It's too easy. It's too easy to get any drug you want. Any single drug you want.
You don't get backed into that corner in life that you either die or you climb your way out of that.
The only people that get clean are the ones that are allowed to hit rock bottom, and then they go, shit, I need to straighten up. That's the only way people ever get clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. It's terrible when you have like family members that are going through that, but it also sucks to see what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't get off on that subject, but anyways.
Here's the thing I was going to say to you, like looking at the video from Turkey, one of the things I found interesting, and this always happens, some of these countries don't like us.
Turkey doesn't like us.
Yeah, Syria is not huge fans of us.
They're part of NATO, but they don't like us.
But here's what's weird, to see all these people going, come on, America, what you going to do? You got to do something about this.
I don't. It's not that the Turks don't like us; it's the government doesn't like us.
The government doesn't. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not the Turkish people are. It's the same with the Russians. The Russian people are probably great.
The same way. I got no beef with the Russian folks. It's just their government sucks. And unfortunately, a lot of the Russian people are kind of brainwashed. So
yeah. Well, Walter, how many American people are brainwashed to think that Joe Biden?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
No,
look who they vote for every 4 years.
Exactly, it's all the same.
I mean, when you see Charlie Crist signs in front of people's yards, they're
how is that even possible?
They're cray.
Yeah, you're not even paying attention.
You're not
even paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't taking their medicine.
We're going to take a break. We're coming right back.
With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use or $30 a month for business vendors. So when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist.
All right, let's see. We're back here. What are we? We just went through Gorn, right? I don't know. I don't know.
It's FreeForAll Monday. We don't have rules here.
We could talk about whatever we want.
No rules.
Well, okay, so what you guys want to talk about? Oh, with the folks out there, what do you all want to get into here? Let me know.
Okay, we already lassoed a blimp.
Yeah.
We already
No, we didn't lasso the blimp. We established that it's possible to lasso a blimp.
Have you, Hank? Let me ask you this. Okay, just when you're doing nothing, go back in time and look at the videos first thing of those extraction devices for pulling people out, like like you're talking about, with a balloon and the plane comes and grabs it, and the guy gets yanked off the ground. That's one way. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like it.
They used that shit in Vietnam when they would catch a high-value subject. They tie him up, put the balloon up, and here comes the plane and snatches, and the guy gets ripped right off the ground. Woo!
I could not imagine hanging from that rope
Batman.
for 30 minutes.
So, back when the satellite surveillance stuff started, the Corona program, when the satellite ejected the film pod, that came down with a parachute also, and they caught him. They tried to catch him. They caught some they got some they didn't.
So now you admit it's possible to catch these freaking balloons.
But we're not talking about something the size of 3 buses.
That's easier. Makes it easier. Makes it easier to catch.
Massive.
Yeah.
You just need a massive net.
We need a C1, a Galaxy C5B flying back with a big lasso.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get one of those big cargo planes and you back it up into that thing, you could capture it.
Back it up.
You go slower than the wind is traveling, and you back in and off you go.
Yeah. It's possible. It could have been done. It could have been done. I've seen less crazy things happen. Okay, you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Just watch that extraction thing one time. You realize that.
Oh,
it's like
I saw it in Batman. Toast. In Batman, it just came along and grabbed them, and they were like, "Zoop, gone."
There's movies of real ones, not Batman. Real ones.
Check this out.
He's awful.
Oh, he's got it.
Something has switched over hands, Babyface.
We're gonna have to get some black powder substitute and some reloading dies for it.
So I got my first Colt after a lot of horse trading.
What's the date on this one? What was the date?
This is I looked up the serial number. This is 1906.
1906, you should be able to use smokeless on that.
Yeah, it can use smokeless powder with that.
Yeah.
We just need to get 4440 dies and bullets.
I'm not sure. Is it 4440 or 45? I don't know.
I don't know which one it is, actually. It doesn't mark.
I don't know either. No,
it's not marked?
No. All the serial numbers.
This is where men were men and they didn't care.
No. There wasn't. At one time, there was a marking on here because you can see that it says Colt Frontier Shooter, but on top of that, it says Bisley model. And typically, after that Bisley model would be the caliber, but it's rubbed out. It's not readable. So,
what was the serial number? Colt, we'll give it to you.
Hold on. Colt tells you. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you can pull it up and see. Like I can look this here up, and it'll tell you exactly when it was made and caliber.
I have a note somewhere here that I could pull up and tell you.
Grandma died, and my dad kicked him out. What's this now? Uncle
what?
Oh, I'm reading Aspie Warriors. Thing about
274-814. 274-814. So
okay, 1906 single action army, including Bisley's. Yep. But so they don't say. They just say it's a 1906 make. They don't say what caliber.
Because they had they made it in a bunch of different
calibers. Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to check it. There's no. The front markings are all wiped, completely gone.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's somewhere else that I don't know.
No, it should be on the barrel.
I looked all over and I looked really close. I don't see anything that was wiped off. The finish is all original on the thing.
Did you see the part where it says Bisley model? Because the Colt Frontier 6-shooter part, that's more visible. Here, I can show you. I've got a picture.
The front should say Colt Frontier 6-shooter, and then right after 6-shooter should be a caliber mark.
That's what I'm saying. And I have a picture here. Let me see.
Right next to the receiver, like right at the between the barrel and the receiver.
Yeah, I have a picture. Oh, here we go. So this picture right here, I can zoom in on.
Right.
So you see right there, it says Colt. It says Bisley model. See that? Yeah. Very faintly. And then it looks like it could be a 4. See that? After the L. Actually, there's more than one L. So
it could be 44 or 45.
Model. So that's an EL. And then, it looks like a 4.
I'm guessing 4440 is my guess, yeah.
I don't know, because the next number, see right there? That looks like a 4 that's beginning. But whatever this number is here.
You need to bring it over here, and we'll see what we can figure out. I can always take a lead mold of the cylinder.
Okay.
And we can pull that.
Yeah. But Patrick, you know my pain.
Trying to get that thing?
human beings that knows my pain of trying to deal with Walter. And
I'm easy to deal with. He was the one.
My ass.
He's like a heroin addict. He was jonesing for that thing. It's like you bring it.
Man, I've always wanted a single action shooter. This is the one. The only thing that's wrong with this is the handle's broken right there. So check it. Let's see if you guys can see that.
You know how difficult this
was.
So
the handle's a little broken right there, but I should be able to get a handle for it.
Do you know how difficult it was to get this?
Yeah.
Oh, no, come on. Stop.
I begged for a parts kit for like 2 years, and finally we horse traded into one.
Oh, there was it didn't come easily, like finally. There was some crying and cajoling.
And by the way, Patrick, you got it. I gave you some money in that deal. I mean, I got
It's true. Did you take that one out and shoot it yet?
Yeah, I shot it at Hank's once. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good.
See that rust up in it? Can you see that rust in the muzzle brake?
Did you shoot?
I haven't cleaned it.
Oh no!
It's an AK. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I had when Walter was over here, Patrick, we went into the safe in the cottage. And there was what was that? A Ruger, a 1022 in there, the barrel.
The barrel's all rusty.
Walter's like, what the hell?
That's easy to fix. That's,
I was like, Patrick needs to fix this situation.
That one's not bad.
Yeah.
Some of the other stuff that was in there rusted real bad.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'm ignoring the chat here. I don't know if there's anything. I see there's a bunch of comments. But you know what? I also got another gun from Walter, but I didn't get it yet. So we made another deal for a 9mm 1911.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a GoPro deal.
Yeah. Traded. That new GoPro I got.
You
Hero
traded
10.
a GoPro
10.
Yep. I think Walter needed it more than me. Plus, he was.
They're already on the 10?
Oh, they're past 10. I think they're on 11 already.
10.
Yeah.
Wow. I am way behind the times.
Yeah, but Walter. Well, Walter's got to get his Dirtfoot racing on here, and actually, he's got to put some. He's got to put some videos out.
I've been dealing with those Chicom.
Is this my 1911?
No, it's the same thing. It's not the exact one, but it's the same thing.
There you go.
Let me turn this light off back here. Hang on.
What are they? Is that
I think
it's not Taiwan.
I want to say it's Turkish.
It's a TUSC.
Oh, so it is Turkish. Okay.
Turkish.
It's Turkish, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely high quality. It's not crap or anything like that. So.
Yeah, it looks good.
No, they work. They function great. He shot. I brought this up to Hanks. I don't know if you were there, Patrick, when he did it, but
I think Patrick was here.
Yeah.
I have one of yours, Walter. I got to get that in your hands again.
Yes, you do. Matter of fact,
it has been fixed.
Anyways, that's.
Yeah, we need to get together for more videos and stuff like that. Patrick wasn't there for this one, so.
Also, I brought this little guy up there.
Oh. Yeah.
This is a PA-63, the Hungarian.
Yeah, look at that little thing. That's a sharp-looking gun right there.
Yeah, and so these things used to be like $99 or $95 or whatever back in the day. Mm-hmm. Now they're probably pushing $300, but for some reason. But it's relatively lightweight, and when you shoot it, man, the Makarov is it lets you know it's there.
Oh,
It's like Spencer shot, and he goes, "That thing's got some kick." And I shot. I thought he was full. I thought he was full of shit. So I was like, "Boom, boom, boom!" It's like, "Yeah, you're right, Spence."
You feel that all through your hands. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
they're cute.
So why are those going up? We can't get them anymore. What's the deal?
What's that?
Why are those going
Dried up?
Yeah. Why?
Just availability, and like everything's up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that SKS is. Some of these people getting $500-$600 for an SKS.
I don't want to hear about it. I still would like to get a Russian SKS, but I'm not gonna pay
forget
what
it.
people. Yeah,
What's
I don't
do you remember the one that remember that there was that thing with Military Arms Channel, and he found one of these was it an SKS that he found, and then everyone was like, that thing's supposed to be $500. Do you remember that?
No, I don't know what you're talking
Remember
about.
that whole thing? There was something that he found somewhere.
Is it the thing that he imported?
Yes.
You're not talking about the Hungarian SVDs.
There he goes. The SVD
that he imported.
They were like
$7,000.
Yeah, everyone was complaining because remember those guys were complaining because they were supposed to buy them for like, it wasn't maybe not a 500, but like those guys are like, oh, this should be $1,000.
It should be. It should have been $3,500, $4,000.
Okay.
There was a little bit of kind of like bait and switch on that. You know, like, we're gonna bring him in for this, and then it's not that price, and people got all upset. Yeah.
So of course, my friend Edward Andrews, shout out to him by the way, Edward Andrews out there. He has every freaking gun. So we're talking about these single action, and he sends me this.
Look at that. That is a beauty.
Is this a Cimarron?
That's not a Beasley, though. That's a regular frame.
Is this a Colt or is this a Cimarron?
Well, I don't know what that is.
But maybe you should ask because he's probably watching the show.
Yeah, let me know.
Maybe he could tell us.
Yeah, let us know what exactly this. It's in good shape.
It's pretty.
Pretty, yeah. I like the Cerakote on the outside.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah. I don't know, man, how long he's been collecting guns. I'm pretty sure he's multi-generational with guns because he's got too many guns.
I have a single
There's
action.
no such thing as too many. That's my bad.
That's the next thing I want. I want a single action army.
I mean, I have a single action 45 long Colt, and I have a single action 38. Beautiful. But they're new ones.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're reproductions? Are they Colts or are they?
No. They're.
This is officially the oldest gun in my collection. I could brag about it now. I got a Colt.
I got to think about that. Walter, what's the oldest gun in yours? I got to think about what I have.
Oldest gun.
This one is 1906. So what you guys got?
This is 19...
Edward Andrews says that's a Ruger. It's a Ruger we were looking at.
Okay, this one's 1921, I think. The pump action 22 behind me, I think, is 1920 or 21.
Yeah, you got to have something older than that from like your grandpa or something.
I don't know that I have any. I don't own any black. Oh, my Colt. The Colt that's right behind me. 1851 or 1852.
Which Colt? Okay, let's see what Walter's got.
This is This one's 1890.
Oh wow.
This is a Mauser commission rifle, 88 commission rifle.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. And then there's Patrick's Colt.
1852 was production.
That's cool.
Mm.
I used to have
Go ahead. I'm interrupting.
No, go ahead. Tell your story. Go ahead.
I was going to say, this is what I've been trying to find black powder for. You can't shoot Pyrodex out of these. You're only supposed to shoot black powder out of them. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had one that was a rimfire conversion.
Oh, that's cool.
The story that goes with that is Peggy's grand aunt, who's now long since passed. We're in New Orleans one time. She goes, "I got this pistol at home, and you got to come get it. I don't want it anymore. I don't like it." And I'm like,
"Sure,
okay, Aunt Nilla. Okay, Aunt Nilla, we'll come over." So we go over, and it's in that cabinet. She just points at it, you know. So I open the cabinet door, and I reach my hand in. It's all the way in the back, and I feel this like sock in the back, right? So sure enough, this old gun was in an old silk sock, and I pull it out, and it's a 36 caliber rimfire conversion.
That's cool as hell.
And I didn't at that time. The internet wasn't like I could just look on the internet and look at it. So I had to go to the library, looked at a book because I didn't think it was real, and it was. And her husband at one time was a jailer in New Orleans.
Oh,
and when the guns came into the jail, they just went out.
That ain't nothing. Listen.
It went out to whoever seized it, right? It was what you're saying. Yeah.
So
what happened to that? What happened to this gun? You have this gun?
I sold it to finance a rubber boat that I bought.
Oh, it's a rubber boat again. What is with that rubber boat? How many guns did you sell for the damn rubber boat?
And how many times did you use this rubber boat?
It got used quite a few times. It hasn't been used in any recent history, but
rubber.
Oh, I got rid of my Mac 10.
Like a super fast attack boat or something like that.
It was a 16-foot inflatable. Yeah,
so that is not worth a conversion.
Now it's not, but that was what I wanted then. So
here's a question.
I've done dumb shit like that.
Yeah, everyone's done it. Asper Warrior says, anyone have confirmation the Biden DOJ released or traded a 9/11 prisoner quietly while the Chinese balloon was all on the news? Anyone? I've seen stuff about that. I don't know if that's true. Let me see. I would have to search.
Washington Post: Guantanamo prisoner Majid Khan is freed 4 days ago. February 2nd. A former Al-Qaeda courier who endured dehumanizing treatment at CIA black sites. Who gives a shit about that? He's a terrorist.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
Released from Guantanamo Bay 4 days ago.
They should have gave him a flying lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of helicopter.
Yeah, out of a helicopter over the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, here's your release. I release you.
Yeah, you want to learn how to fly like your other buddies? Here you go. Woo!
Yeah. You know what? Like I said, Boondoggle. Who knows what else happened? During this balloon thing. Who knows? I also thought it was real corny that Biden at first was like so scared to answer any questions about it. And then when it gets shot down, he comes up like all badass, like
he's all proud. Then
I told him to shoot it down. Now I mean, he was all of a sudden all badass. Before did you see the stuff where the press was asking him everywhere? Everyone's shouting, "What's going on with the balloon? What's going on?" And he's just sitting there. Come on.
Once the public opinion started to go, everybody's like, "Shoot it down, shoot it down, shoot it down." They went, "Okay, we'll do it."
We have to do that,
Yeah. Before that, they were like, "Oh no, we can't do that." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, you can. You fucking do anything you want.
You do. Yeah, you could have done it the second it hit our airspace.
Yeah.
They were hoping nobody would have noticed it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason,
every country and their mama is going to float a balloon over America. How much you want to bet?
That's not an easy task to do.
No,
that wasn't just like a helium balloon you blow up there, Hoss, and set it up in the air. That was a serious.
I know. They had solar panels on it, I think.
China is saying that it was. So China came out saying that it was a civilian weather balloon.
Oh, China's mad. China's big mad. They're like, "Oh, how
China's
dare
big
you?"
mad over it.
Yeah, how dare you?
They have to do this too.
I can't even believe that. How can they go and say, "Yeah, you can't shoot down something in your own airspace"?
They do it in 2 seconons.
Yeah.
Oh God! They would try to start World War III if we flew a balloon over there.
Can I tell you something about the folks out there in China? They would have captured that damn balloon. If it was an American balloon floating over China.
Oh, they would have captured it.
They would have captured it.
Out how.
Yeah, they would have captured that thing. We're acting like we can't capture it. They would have captured it. They would have put us to shame. Intact with fingerprints on it.
I do believe that we could have captured it. I do also believe that there's a reason we didn't capture it. I don't know what that reason is.
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want it to be captured. They didn't want it to be captured. That balloon got Hillaried.
Okay. I'm on board with that. Yeah,
that balloon got Hillaried. All right, something deeper is going on there with that balloon situation. Dan Hates You says, I too lost a lot of guns to a rubber boat. That's from Dan Hates You.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go for it.
No, I'm trying to think of, is that a joke or did he have a boating accident? I'm not sure where this is going.
No, that's the boating accident.
Yes.
Edward Andrews says, deploy the solar fishnet.
My stupid one was, I had when the high powers came in, the Israeli high powers came in 7 years ago for like $400. I bought one, loved it, and then for whatever reason, I got a wild hair up my ass and had to have a SIG 226. So I sold the high power, bought a 226, and within a week I got rid of the 226 because I hated the 226.
I think we were there. I think we witnessed all of this go down, didn't we?
No, this was we were still at the townhome. This is a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I could get my high power.
You're going to have to get an FN one now.
I know.
FN one, put it on the list. We're taking a break and coming right back.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization like TUSC Crypto. TUSC cryptocurrency is a firearm-friendly e-commerce option for online payment transactions, secured on the blockchain. So when you're in the crypto market, please consider TUSC, TUSC.
Okay, I see Lola just left, so if any emergencies go down, we screwed. Nobody can save us. We're going down like that balloon. Lola just went to get one of the to get my son from work. So
the YouTube channel I was talking about, the name of his channel is Indigo Traveler.
Indigo Traveler. Let me look that up.
No, and he's a guy from New Zealand, young guy from New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting stuff because he's walking like in Libya. They were watching him the whole time, watching where he was going, watching what he was saying. But yeah, it's just like I said, but North Korea, Ukraine. That's where I saw some of the early stuff from Ukraine. Interesting. So
yeah. I tell you what, if they would have floated that, that balloon over my motherland of India, the Indians would have figured out how to get that balloon. I promise you. Why don't we have the technology in America to capture this balloon?
There's billions of them Indians over. They just would have shot it down, let it fall on somebody's head. That's all.
No, man. Everyone could have just stood on each other's shoulders and gotten up there and grabbed that thing. Somebody could have thrown. If you ever saw that movie RRR, one of those RRR dudes could have thrown like a fish hook up there.
He would have used his. That's right.
He would have used his
superhuman powers. He would have used force powers and brought it down in his hands.
Man, this is so embarrassing. But I agree with Patrick. I don't think they wanted that thing captured alive.
No, he would have got on the back of a tiger and possessed that tiger, and that tiger would have jumped to 60,000 feet.
That's the craziest.
I still haven't watched this movie. I really
you gotta watch it.
You gotta.
I know.
You gotta see it, man. It is entertaining. It's so crazy. It's entertaining as hell.
It will spoil you for movies because you'll be looking at that.
Fight,
he
fights like a crowd of 5,000 people. This one guy
in the beginning
and comes out alive.
Yeah, like a zombie apocalypse of dudes. And there's a guy that sends him there's someone who said something wrong in the crowd or threw something or whatever, and the guy says, "Go get that guy." And he's deep in all these dudes. And this guy just goes out there and kicks everybody's ass. And the guy's running. The guy couldn't get away. And there's people grabbing him, trying to hold him down. That movie is the craziest movie I've seen in my life.
That's right in the beginning too. That's just the beginning of the movie. That's not
Patrick,
like a grand finale or nothing.
When you watch this movie with Marley and Little Chromie V, you will be texting us the whole way through.
I think she would like it. No, I think she would like it.
It's like 3 hours long. Yeah. I didn't fall asleep. It was action the whole time.
It was nuts.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And at the very end, it's a patriotic Indian ending. The flag's flying and the whole
a pro-gun message. There's a pro-gun message.
Indians love guns, man. They love their guns over there.
They sing a song that says "a gun for everyone." Right?
Indians, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The Indians are no joke, man. Where do you think all this Hank Strange Pro 2A awesomeness comes from?
Thank you. You're welcome.
So, did you get a chance to use that new iPhone feature that I discovered over the weekend?
No, you're driving us. No, we used it when you're sending it to us, driving us crazy.
No, you got to use it. You got to take some snippets out of stuff.
Can this be shown? I don't know. Can we show this?
I don't know how you would show it.
Have you done with your...
My screen.
Have you done one with your son yet, like you did with Buckshot?
Oh, absolutely! And he has a massive face, and it's just popping off everywhere.
Did you? Oh, hold on here. Let me do the Buckshot one.
You might be able to replay it.
Let me do the Buckshot one. Oh yeah, hold on. Why did it?
You got to go back and click on the replay button.
Oh, replay. Here we go. Oh Lord. Let's see if we can do it again. Man.
So
actually,
good.
you did it with this gun with the Colt.
Bisley. I thought it looked cool. Yeah.
They're multiplying.
This is so stupid. It's like I don't know why it's like popping. It's like popping those plastic bubbles.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
What is that called? What is that?
So I don't know when it came about in iOS, but if you take any photo. Here, I can kind of show how to do it. You take any photo. Mm-hmm. Let me find a picture.
I could just imagine guys doing dick pics of that and sending that to people.
Don't even suggest that.
Yeah.
So you get any photo, and you have to have it in this black and where it's black barred. So you can't have it with the settings. It has to be black barred. Hold on, I'll get it to focus. Come on, focus. Come on, focus.
There we go. It's there. There you got it. Yeah.
And then you like tap what you want.
Mm-hmm. And then a thing pops up.
It'll pop. Yeah, it'll outline the whole thing. It'll pop up. I can copy it.
Copy it.
And then just drop it into chat. And then the most important part is when you do that, you have to long press the send button, which gives you, hold on, I'll show it to you here. It'll go. It might not go. It'll give you more options when you long press send. Then you click on screen and you hit send.
Okay.
And
what the hell is it called? Because you were doing this like crazy.
Oh, it's the coolest damn thing. I don't know. I love it.
I was like, oh my God, Patrick's going to kill us with this thing.
It is the...
Okay, here we go. Here's what Patrick sent.
I know, I just saw that.
Buckshot was the funniest one because his face was ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks evil. It's like, oh my God, I can't deal with this many buckshots all at once.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
So anyways, I think you could... But in all reality, in all seriousness, I think it could be used to make some pretty neat like Instagram posts because you can like pull stuff out of pictures and have just that as the image, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Asper Warrior says, "Do I watch it dub or subs, Hank? I don't get it. I'm gonna watch RRR tonight."
It's dub only. Or I'm sorry, it's subtitled only.
Yeah, it's subtitled only. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they dubbed it over into English, but they don't need to. Your eyeballs will not believe you.
It's called
it's
RRR.
Gonna be nuts.
No, it kept me awake for 3 hours, so it's pretty good. Yeah,
insane. Kept Lola awake. Lola goes to sleep like about half an hour in. She was up the whole time. She was like, "What's happening in this movie?" And it just kept getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, it didn't. As the one character turns into this like superhuman god kind of thing, you know. It's like
go, Hank. One more thing. Pull up your phone and go to Google. Go to Google.com.
Oh boy, this is some kind of.
And then Google RRR.
Okay,
just RRR like it's from the movie. And look, show it off here. Show it comes up. I hope it'll do it here. RRR and hit search. Look across the top. It's a motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
horse.
the tiger fight. Yeah. The tiger fight.
No! Across the very top.
There is a motorcycle going across the top of the horse.
And then the motorcycle's chasing the horse.
Yeah. What does that mean?
That's from the movie. One had a motorcycle, one had a horse.
Oh, that's right. You're right. But who put that in there? How does that?
Google put it up there. That's a Google thing.
Wow. Yeah, this movie is nuts. This is the crazy.
I'm going to have to go watch it.
Do you see? This has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's insane.
That's insane, yes.
Okay. Freaking, what is the Avenger movies can't get that.
Have you watched Velma yet? That fantastic new Scooby-Doo adaptation?
Fuck no. I'd rather die.
Oh, God.
But I'll tell you this. I was never prouder of my Indian Bollywood people than looking at the movie RRR.
It is blame anybody.
It's so nuts. Should we play? Because there's even a trailer here. Should we play this trailer?
Can you stream it down without the internet crapping out?
I think so.
You sure you want to risk this?
Where is the trailer going? Let's see if we can play a trailer. Hold on, I'll play one of these trailers. I don't know if it. Oh, damn it! The ad. We got to go through the ad first. Okay, here we go. Here's the trailer. There's no audio, obviously, so we're going to talk through this. But insanity in this freaking movie.
Oh, and the British are devils.
Oh, yeah, they are. The British super racist.
Oh, man.
They are worse than the devil.
Yeah. But this movie was made with Indians and Italians, which is interesting. Because it's actually... They're actually... Yeah, look at this. This is crazy.
He growls back at him. Yeah. Well, here's where he fights 5,000 guys.
This is the zombie. Yeah, this is the zombie scene right here. Yeah. So, oh my God. Yeah, this guy just goes out with a truncheon.
Really
he takes this dude right here with the mustache. He just takes a truncheon out there and kicks everyone's. Yeah. Okay.
The cinematography is really, really good.
Nuts. Oh, look at this. This is my favorite scene. Listen. The Indians could definitely get the balloon. Okay, they're racing a train. This movie's nuts, man.
Oh God.
It's really then you'll see them walking and looking all normal, Yeah, here goes the horse and the. Then there's some cute chicks in there too. I have to say, there's there's some. I won't play the whole thing. You guys have to see that movie, but there's some cute Indian chicks in there. And then I think I told you guys.
Bad either, by the way.
Yeah, there's that chick who was in the Indiana Jones movie with I think the Last Crusade. Yeah. She was in there. But,
Elsa.
Yeah.
Elsa,
the German
one that played
chick.
Elsa.
Yeah. But she's like super plastic surgery'd out. I think we talked about that before.
So sad. So sad.
Yeah. Mega plastic surgery. She went cat. Oh, speaking of which, did you see the latest Madonna photos?
Oh, she looks
scary.
like
a Madonna demon. Look nuts. Madonna at Okay, here we go. Where is it?
Yeah, it was all over the internet. She looked bad.
Yeah,
real bad.
I guess I gotta search Madonna. What was it? What was that thing they just had?
Grammys, was it? I think.
Was it the Grammys they just had?
I don't remember. It was one of those stupid ass awards shows.
Okay, look. This is Madonna. I apologize. I apologize if you throw up, but Madonna has gone full demon.
God, she looks bad.
What the hell is that?
This is what happens when you have too much money and you cannot get away from your youth. You have to cling to your youth instead of just
she's gone.
Moving on.
That's called Michael Jackson syndrome.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at least Michael Jackson made himself look like what's her name, Sandra Bullock. I mean, that's way more palatable than this. Madonna looks terrible, man.
Look, you see her skin, how she's like.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of botutoxylin or whatever. That's
some people skin.
That's what that's called. That's non-age appropriate. You look like
horrible, bad stuff going on there. Bad stuff. Okay, do you guys
that is uncanny valley. That's exactly what it is. It's humans. Humans should not look like that. We know when you have been fucked up.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear a crazy conspiracy theory real quick about that?
Sure.
So
yes, wait a second, hold on. Did you say, do we want to hear a crazy conspiracy theory?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's just a thought. It's a thought. So you guys know what the uncanny valley is, where things that are cartoony are fun. We see them as a cartoon, but there's this valley in between cartoony and photorealistic where you look at a picture and you're like, there's something off about that human. That human doesn't look right. It's photo generated. It's AI. It's CGI.
Yeah, when they first started doing 3D, like very realistic representation of humans, it looked too real.
Uncanny Valley, as an evolutionary thing, that would mean that at some point in the distant past for humans, there was an evolutionary reason for us to see humanoid-looking things and go, that ain't a human. I don't trust that. Think about that.
I agree.
And there it goes back to Hank Strange and the alien concept.
Aliens, man.
It's from our fish minds. Our fish minds. Remember, before we evolved into Homo sapiens, we were fish in the ocean. And there's a lot of fish that fake.
And fish?
It's a couple billion years.
Huge.
How do I say this? I don't believe it, you. Okay.
We did, Walt. This is science. This is fact.
This is science.
This is
science. Science is skewed.
Walter, it's science. You take the AC-130, you open the back up, and you just back it up into the balloon.
Oh, look. Let me explain something to you. If Elon
Maybe you
Musk,
get up and do a stall. You know what,
Patrick? Back in the 50s, when they were doing movies, and the rocket, remember the rockets used to take off and go into space and then come back down and land? We were like, that's impossible. That's just picture like a picture. It's a movie. Never do that. Elon Musk figured it out. Why didn't they ask Elon Musk or me if he wasn't available?
Or you?
Hey, can we capture this thing? It's capturable.
Would go, get the fuck out of here. I'd rather land a 100-ton spaceship than try to catch a balloon.
Yeah. Asper Warrior says, laugh out loud. I search RRR on Netflix, and it's already rated RRR as loved. I never watched it or rated it. Okay, well, It's either your dogs could have watched it.
They knew. They already know you're gonna like it. They just put it there for you.
Maybe the wife watched it and you don't know. Yeah, so I don't know where. Oh, listen, let's go to this in the time that we have left in this segment, because this is a gun-related thing we got to talk about here. And I did send this to you guys. So, weapons found. This is the Oklahoman. Weapons found in dumpster outside Midwest City gun store. Federal agency investigating. Right. A Midwest City gun store owner has been accused of improperly disposing of 236 shotguns in a dumpster. Also, a man was allegedly allowed to keep 2 of the weapons as keepsakes, and federal authorities want to know why. The mystery emerged January 19th when a sanitation worker discovered the weapons and alerted authorities.
Could you imagine the dump truck driver coming up to it or look at the dumpster
look
and pull it?
Look at it. Hold on, let me see if I can go.
It's full of guns. It's full of shotguns. What do I do?
It gets worse. It gets worse than that.
I would dump it, go by my house, put them all in my house, and then continue my route.
Okay, and that's how you go to jail. And so, check this out. So, there would have been a camera there, Patrick.
Okay. So, the interesting thing here. Did you read the whole article?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it, but just look. I'm zooming. Okay. I'm doing zoom and enhance right now.
They're cheap Turkish shotguns.
Look. No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, they are.
What kind of shotguns are they? Look closely.
Those are shitty Turkish ones.
What kind of shotguns are these? Are you looking? Do you understand what these are yet?
Bull. It's bullpup. It's where bullpups belong, in the dumpster.
You bastard. Yeah, bullpups. 236 of them.
Okay.
My God, Hank would have lost his fucking marbles.
This is crazy. This is nuts.
The cheapest bullpup I've seen lately is $250.
There you go.
Palmetto State Armory has some for $250.
So, these are the same. Trust me, these are
probably
the
same ones.
I looked these bullpups up, and they came up on sale at Palmetto State Armory. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up here. Here they go. This is what they are: Radical Arms NK1 bullpup, 24-inch, 12-gauge shotgun. Now, I have a similar one to this. That's got it's got Century arms on it. Remember, Walt, when those came out?
All the same.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, $429 at Palmetto State Armory right now for anyone who's looking. So if we continue to read this article, this is what's really interesting about this. This gun store owner is batshit crazy.
So the article, I don't know if it was that article or another that I read.
Let me see if I can.
The gun store owner called the ATF months before and said, I have all these shotguns. They are, they're no good. They came from the factory and they're bad. How do I legally dispose of them?
Yeah.
The ATF says you need to cut them into 3 pieces and throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he skipped the cutting of the 3 pieces and just
threw
them
away.
Just tossed them. Yeah. Or he did like a little tidy cut. He was like, it's cut.
I think that's what he did. Is he did little cuts and then.
Yeah, and people were coming by this dumpster and grabbing guns out of there.
Yeah, taking shotguns out.
Yeah, this dude in big trouble, Walt. What do you think? You think he's in trouble? You think this big trouble?
I don't know. I mean, what?
He threw 236 shotguns in the dumpster outside, and people were grabbing them.
I'm not going to put it past the news media to trump this whole thing up. There's a pretty good chance that they may have been cut legally and disposed of properly according to the ATF. I would not put it past the media to get this completely wrong. Just saying.
Yeah, well, it's possible. It's possible. We have to. This story's just unfolding now. Asper Warrior says Black Aces Tactical sells some of those turkey guns too, branded BAT. Like I said, I've got the one from Century Arms, which we did a video on. Which you guys can find on
same.
Yeah, same
the
thing.
Guts, the action, exactly the same. It's just whatever shell they put on the outside and branding.
Yeah, but how nuts is this guy? Is this guy crazy? He's got to be.
I mean, if you, we're gonna run out of time here, but if the company said, "Well, just dispose of them and we'll reimburse you," I would just dispose of them and get reimbursed, you know?
Okay, the Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years' experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. All right, I've been neglecting the Discord, so you guys go to the Discord if you can. So you can see this. Asper Warrior says, P.S. shared my tribute to Well Done Steaks in the Discord for Hank. So I'll go in there and show this. Let's see what's there. And first of all, there's a bunch of balloon memes. Bunch of balloon memes right there. There's another Hunter one right there. Look at this one. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
I like the weather balloon one. Totally not sprying.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Oh, that's so messed up.
Totally not sprying.
Yeah. Oh, man, these mean people are terrible.
So good.
Me
so
trying to bring down the Chinese spy balloon. He's shooting at the sun. Oh, boy. Let's see what else we got. Wait until your enemy spy balloon completes its mission before shooting it down. Bonus, shoot it down over waters too deep to recover the payload. Joe Zoo.
Joe Zoo, like Sun Tzu.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Oh, someone, Boss Hogs says hello. Me running outside this morning looking for the Chinese spy balloon. What is that, a shoddy? Yeah, it looks like a shoddy. Good luck with that. So yeah, there was so many memes. Let me see if I can. How do I end this thing? All right, let's see what else. Okay, Asper Warrior. Don't worry, Hank. I'll cool them a little bit more before I eat them. Oh, yeah. This is how Asper Warrior says he likes his steaks. That's basically not even cooked.
No, because it's not cooked. You got to go to the next one.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
on either side, that's what he does.
Yeah, and then he's showing the inside. He's showing the
that's
inside.
Steak.
It needs a little bit more than that.
Yeah,
little bit.
Yeah, I agree with Walt. That needs to be a little browner in the middle. A little browner in the middle. You know, for us civilized creatures.
Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with the shotguns. We don't know the details of what really went down.
That story's gonna have legs, I bet you. In the gun world, I'm probably the first person talking about it. I'll claim that right now. I'm sure other people
was on the internet this morning before you sent it to me. I hate to burst your bubble.
I
already saw it.
Oh.
I guarantee you, Guns and Gears already got the whole story, and he's on the top of it, and probably knows exactly what happened.
Mike is out there with one of these guns. He was like, let me explain to you why this gun is a little bit difficult to cut with a kitchen knife.
On his porch with his dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Mike, by the way. Mr. Guns and Gear, we got.
That's the funny thing about some of the people on the YouTubes. It's like a battle to see who can come up with the first story.
Right.
And
you see, we've seen what's happened. We've seen what's happened in the past where they just completely shot their wad, and it was completely wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm the first one that sent you guys things about that balloon. I'm pretty sure. I was the first one who put that balloon thing going on in the chat.
You know what? I actually saw it before you did.
And you didn't put it in the chat? You know that's a responsibility of the chat.
That's a responsibility.
Hey, everybody in the chat, everybody in the internet world.
How many of these things did you send us? Can I show the baby ones in here? No.
This afternoon, Hank Strange didn't know there was a earthquake in Turkey.
No, I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
Okay,
I saw that this morning.
Boom, baby.
Oh,
there's another
people
one.
Died.
That's so crazy. And then he did. Wait, hold on. No, that one didn't work. Oh, this is it right here. Okay, definitely something wrong with Patrick. And then he's sending that out to everyone. Yeah, go ahead. You did know about the thing going on in Turkey. I'll give you that. Because I was trying to get you guys to talk about something else, and Walter's like, forget that. Turkey's going down.
Yeah,
we're talking about Turkey. Patrick, you need to buy an electric pickup truck. You need to buy an electric pickup truck.
And Walter goes, forget about vehicles. Turkey's falling apart.
Yeah. And he's like, what do you mean? And it's like,
yeah,
big old earthquake.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I just went back and checked. Thursday at 9:00, I told you guys about the balloon.
I don't remember if that was the first time I had heard of it. I think it might have been the first time I'd heard of it.
Yeah, Thursday at 9:00, I told you guys about the balloon. And then the next thing I know, that balloon got nuts. People memeing the living bejeebus out of it.
It kind of is a big deal that a foreign country is invading our airspace, and we just don't give a shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
or we act like we don't give a shit.
And I'm pretty sure Ronald Reagan set up some lasers.
I thought he was supposed to.
Yeah, what happened to the Reagan lasers that were set up, man? We have contingency. I bet you now we've got a plan. We got a contingency. It can't just be F-22s have to get scrambled to go up there and shoot these things down. Can't be. Seriously.
With fake Stinger missiles.
Yeah, we're better than this. We're Americans. We're not Americans.
Yeah.
We're Americans.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Well, fucking down.
Yeah, like we can capture a balloon without, blowing it up with an F-22. And it's funny,
we are not
right?
Indian. We can't do it.
Yeah,
we don't have that our
power. Our power.
We just don't have it.
No,
we just don't have it. And you know why? I blame the youth. Did you guys see the video I sent you with this little girl complaining about? Someone sent me this today. I think Byron Rogers. Oh no, actually I saw it on Instagram. Right? He's showing this girl. It's her sweet 16 and her golden birthday.
Excuse me, her golden birthday.
Which I don't know what the hell that means. Her mother gives her $1,400 in that thing, that envelope, $1,400, and a Tesla. That's a Model S. It's probably not new. It looks like a used Model S, probably like 2020 Model S right there. But she gets a Model S, okay, and money, and she's mad. She's mad. She gives the money. See, she just gives the money to one of her little siblings and walks away. She's like, "This is the worst birthday ever." And
that
walks
kid needs
off.
Yep.
What kind of world are we living in? What the hell is happening?
He needs an ass whooping, is what she needs.
I think.
And she's mad. Look, she's. Yeah, I don't know. It had to be staged because in my generation, my mother will still be whooping my ass.
Okay. First thing, I would have had to make that $1,400 myself, and secondly, I would have had to buy that car. So
yeah, she gets a high tech car that adults can't even have. But I get, it could be staged. It could be staged. I don't know.
I think she should have got like a.
I would kick her ass out.
Like a '76 Corolla. That's what she should
I'm
have got. Like
really hoping that it's staged. Like I'm really, really hoping it's staged.
She'd have to go live on the street. I would not feel sorry for her.
I'm pulling everything out of your room. You're sleeping on a mattress with a sheet and a pillow, and that's all you got in this house from now on.
I'm gonna take her and drop her off in one of the what's the name of the sites, Patrick, you were talking about where you could do drugs? That's where I'm dropping her off, right there.
It was home drug site.
Yeah, you go stay at this injection site from now on.
Yeah.
Let's see how much you appreciate.
You got to go catch that Chinese satellite, biatch.
Yeah,
that Chinese balloon.
Strap a balloon to her.
Yeah, I think I was telling you guys something along the line of, this is Black History Month, and just think, Martin Luther King, did he have this dream that this little black girl could be acting like a bitch?
Oh God!
like a spoiled little bitch out there. This was Martin Luther King's dream.
It makes watching videos like that make me physically upset in my chair, and it's not even my kid. I don't even know who the people are, but it makes me angry.
Yeah, I hope it's not real. I hope that's not real, and they just that was just a thing. But and what makes me think it's not real is that's some black people. I mean,
you think there's no spoiled black kids out there?
You would have just seen some blows come in.
You don't think there's some?
There are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There are. It could be true. I don't know, man. I have to believe, like, she did that with a straight face. She's a good actress. Forget Viola Davis. She needs to be in The Woman King from now on.
Oh God,
lying her ass off instead of Viola Davis.
Oh, it makes me angry.
Pretending those people didn't sell their own people into slavery. By the way, you're welcome. That's my Black History Month thing for you. Africans sold their own people into slavery. Damn it! Look it up if you don't believe me. It's facts.
That's true.
That's how that went down. That woman king thing. Those people that they're talking about in that movie, they use their abilities to capture and sell their own people into slavery. So yeah, that little girl right there is a good reason for it. She needs to be sold off, but she would be returned. I would see someone go, nah, bro. I want my money back.
Come back for a refund. Get out of here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. That's I'm telling you, man. You know, I think like we've all spoiled. I know you just got your son, Patrick, but I think
just
we
got
all
him.
spoiled.
Yep, mail ordered. He came in a couple weeks ago.
Stork dropped him off.
Yeah.
But you know, here's what I'm saying: we're definitely spoiling our kids versus like how we grew up. Right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
But can you imagine with your dad and your mom if I don't know if they gave you a car or not when you were younger?
You would have looked. I did. I got a car when I was younger. It was a '92 Ford Mustang that was a piece of shit, but it got me from point A to point B, and that is all that really matters.
Did you still have that Mustang when I met you, or that was a different Mustang?
No. That thing blew up on the. The engine blew up.
Oh, you've always had a Stang, and now you're now you're standing.
That's why it's such a big deal.
No, you got to get a Stang. I'm sorry. You got to get another Stang. you got to get a Mach-E. That's what you need.
Get this out of your mind. Just move on to something else.
But imagine if you would have done that to your parents. You'd been like, "How dare you?"
I wouldn't. See, that's the thing is, I would never have done that. They would have beat me. They would have beat me.
I heard you ungrateful son of a bitch. That's what.
Yeah, no, they would have said, never mind. You don't need a car. You go buy your own car if you want a car.
Oh, you'd be living on the streets.
No, my first car was it was a 2002 4-cylinder piece of shit little Mustang with it was convertible. But it I think we got it to 212,000 miles and it finally the engine blew. But I drove it all through high school, and it was $1,200, and I was not about to complain because I didn't have $1,200 to buy another car.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not a bad price. You can't get a used car for $1,200 nowadays.
No, not like that. No.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Edward Andrews says all I got was bus tokens. Yeah. My parents
would have beat me since.
Dude, when I was 16 years old, I was making more money than my mother.
That's kind of weird.
16 years old.
That's real weird.
Yeah, I mean, I was making money. My mother was keeping my paychecks, and just cashing them and putting, because she had a bank account and I didn't. And then I had a friend of mine who was like, "This is crazy," and he took me to the bank and helped me open a bank account and everything. And when my mother found out about that, she went so ballistic. She went so ballistic. Another thing my mother used to do was cut my hair. And so when I started like actually being able to cash my paycheck, I would go get my hair cut.
I got you.
And the first time I did that, I thought she was going to cry. She was so mad that I paid some. She was like, "You need to pay me. I cut your hair your whole life. I want 16 years of haircut money." So, yeah. That's interesting. You guys can let us know. Okay, you know what? There was one thing I don't want to forget before we get into anything else. So when I went to do that training thing with Tonto and the Fort Scott Munitions guys, I met Michael Billingsley. We need to have him on the show. We'll have him on the show. He's a trainer, works with Tonto.
That name sounds so familiar.
Yeah, he's badass, man. He's like a robot. So I'm gonna go to the link here. So this is Combat Iron Apparel that makes this flag. I'm going to pull it up so I can show you guys. here we go. So this is the Bend Don't Break flag here, right? This flag right here. This is what I'm about to show you guys. I'm showing you this because it's so big. Bend Don't Break. And what is this? Like an old Roman soldier, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Combat Iron Apparel Company. And I've got it here. It's a big flag, big massive flag right here. Let's see if we can get it up the right way. We'll put this in one of the videos. This is not the only time that I'm going to show you guys. But look, this thing is huge. Can you see it? This is how big it is. I can't even show you guys how big this is.
We need to put some flags out like that at the hacienda.
Yeah, we will. We'll put this one out. But if you guys go to Combat Iron Apparel and you use the code HankStrange, you get 15% off. So, I'm not getting any money out of that or anything like that. I don't have any relationship with this company other than Mike Billingsley. He does stuff with them. He's a cool dude. I'm going to try to pull up his Instagram. He's really cool. If you guys follow him on Instagrams, I think it's, let me see, Mike Billings. I'm trying to remember exactly what his Instagram was. Is Billings
Combat
Iron Apparel. Combat Iron Apparel.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. It's like Billings to something. I can't remember exactly what is this thing? Billings. Oh man, Oh, hold on. I know how to find him. I'll find his Instagram here and I'll share it with you guys. I think I got him in my sent me a message in here, so. Yeah. What do you guys have? What do you guys want to share?
I want to share.
You got some guns you want to show off, or?
I haven't bought a new gun in a long time.
Oh, poor Patrick.
I've been building. Got too much building going on.
Let's start a GoFundMe for Patrick. Give him a gun.
Poor baby.
Give me a gun.
Oh, here we go. Billings to Bullets. That's his thing right here. Here, I'll pop it up right now. Billings to Bullets. That's his main Instagram. I didn't want to show the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then here I think. Wait. Yeah. This is I think in this thing somewhere here he shows off the T-shirt. I don't know. I know that's what I'm seeing, but you guys could check him out. This guy's like some kind of robot. The way that he shoots, and he does a lot of training with Tonto. So that the the copper ticket is coming up again that I did last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we need to get the Fort Scott munitions guys on and talk about that. So
yeah.
Edward Andrews says my mom took my first paycheck. I think that's like probably a lot of parents did that.
My first official paycheck was well, no, actually that was beginning of college. Before that I worked for family and just got paid cash. I don't tell the government that, but
I think you just
I worked summers and made some cash money on the side and put that away for whatever I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's a black mama thing. Black mamas. Although my mama was an Indian mama, but probably goes.
We never we were not broke. My parents weren't broke, so they never needed me to make extra money. So any money I made, it was for me to buy toys when I was a kid.
I had to pay for my own car insurance, stuff like that.
I never had to do that. Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah. You're in the spoiled generation. You're millennial, right?
A little bit. No, I'm a little bit spoiled. Yeah, I didn't have to pay for college either. My parents covered college for me, so I'm a little spoiled.
That's cool. You came out all right.
Yeah. I still am a little spoiled to myself.
I mean, you overindulge a little bit in night vision and stuff like that. Although I don't know if those days are over now that Chromie V is in the picture.
I told Marley I got to get him a set now.
Oh boy. Yeah,
hand me downs, my friend. Hand me downs.
Yeah. I'll get myself a new set, and he'll get my old set.
Because you'll give him a pair, and then he'll drop them, and they'll break, and you'll cry for days.
Yeah, that's my fear, is giving him anything nice.
I would like to see that picture of Chromie V all tacked out with Pampers on.
Oh, man, do they make baby tactical gear? Hold on.
Yeah, they do. I think
tactical load bearing vest. Yeah.
Yeah, if they make that, I'm about to buy
Didn't we
it.
show that one time, like on Instagram or something? There was a company that made baby tactical stuff. I think so.
They make baby carriers that have like Molly and stuff on them. So it's like a chest carrier with a baby. You put the baby in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I want clothing for the baby. That's
tactile baby, little helmet. You know.
Yeah, little baby helmet. Yeah,
little night vision goggles, little vest.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Little magazines in there.
Mm-hmm. Put a belt on them.
Little magazines.
Little baby Glock.
Yeah, can't even walk.
Oh, did you guys hear about?
He can't even hold his head up right now.
Speaking
We're going to take a quick break, Walt. Hold on.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com.
All right, now let me just say this before Walter says this thing. If they don't have little combat baby apparel, you need to start that right now.
I should start making it because people would buy it.
You know, make it for Chromie V. I know you've got skills, and so does Marley.
We could sew something up.
To make stuff, yeah, and we'll help you sell it, and I'll take like 20%.
What were you going to say, Walter?
Yeah, Walt.
Okay, did you guys hear about the controversy about the JR-15?
JR-15?
From We Tactical?
Isn't that is that a 9mm? The JR-15 sounds familiar. Isn't
no,
JR-15 had a little
22.
baby on it. Get it for your kids.
It's for younglings.
It's for youngins, yeah. I thought it was great, and I thought the advertising was great.
Well, they're freaking. The libs are having a freaking
JR-15. Oh, right, the JR-15. Yes, I did hear about.
They're having a syllogism.
Yeah, wasn't that just a 22?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Wasn't that a 22 AR?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a 22.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom, this is vile. A skull and crossbones with a pacifier on a weapon of war made to look cute to appeal to kids. The manufacturer calls this a Junior 15.
We want tactical. We want tactical wants you to verify your age. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Well, they got so much bad publicity from it. It was stupid. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
It's awesome for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I might have to buy one now. Like,
I saw
I'm sitting here.
I walked past their booths at the SHOT Show, and I didn't stop in because I kind of seen it before.
Oh, they were at SHOT Show?
Oh, yeah, they were SHOT down in the basement. Yep.
Oh,
that's where it all popped off was their advertising that they did at SHOT Show. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I've seen people do worse things, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I've seen people do terrible
cool
things.
Shit.
Like taking...
Oh, it's so tiny, Walter!
What was it? They took first or third graders, something like that, to a tranny
bar?
Yeah, a transgender strip club or something like that. Come on.
Oh, man, I might have to get one of these for him. That's cool as hell.
You don't. It's not for him. It's for you. Come on.
It's for
yeah.
Could you see that with the integral suppressor?
That would be neat.
Yeah, that baby.
You don't want little Chrome to have bad hearing right off the bat.
I could see the commercial for that right now. Remember, was it in the 90s or something like that, or somewhere in the zeros? Remember when they had those babies, like the baby commercials, and the babies were talking to each other? Remember they did that? I think I
know what you're talking about. Actually, yes.
But I would run the commercial for that I would do is like, burglar sneaks into the house, goes bump in the night, and the baby
gets his gun out,
and just fucks that burglar up.
Yeah,
baby rolls out of the crib as it's rolling out. It grabs the JR-15 underneath the crib,
puts the nods on, takes the lights off.
I love it.
Tack, couple double taps the bad guy, and it's over. Boom.
Yeah.
Crawls back into bed, goes to sleep.
Yep. The parents wake up.
Oh, Walter, you need to go look at this. Firearms blog. Halfway down the page, Gibbous Outfitters MP5K furniture. It's so cute looking.
Oh, look, Edward Andrews sent this baby onesies.
Oh man,
future recruit. I forgot. I think Edward Andrews, was he Army or Navy? I can't remember. He'll tell me.
Not sure. Do you see it? Do you see it on that list? It's a big picture of an MP5. You'll see that.
The firearm blog.
Yeah, but it's a K, and it looks like standard full-size furniture. It looks goofy as hell.
Where was it? It's close to an MP5. You said?
About halfway down. Yeah, a little more than halfway down the page. Keep going.
What was that?
Almost there. You're almost there. Keep going.
F-15 Strike Eagle. Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. That right there. Stop.
The Gibbous Outfitters MP5K.
MP5K. So that's an MP5K with furniture that's supposed to look like a full-size MP5, and it looks so goofy.
Just little.
It's just tiny. It's like all shrunk up.
Yeah, that is a little.
I would have to see this in person. It's kind of weird to.
It's so because the K is supposed to have that front grip on the front. It looks so goofy.
Huh. Okay.
Super deformed baby MP5.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what I see.
Yeah, I'd have to see how that looks in person. I'm torn.
I wonder how much they get for it.
A lot. You know,
it's just the furniture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, before we wrap up here, Asper Warrior says I started watching RRR. I'm 30 minutes in and just realized it's in English. I turned on the subs, but they don't match the dialogue at all between reading, listening to the podcast. I had no idea it was English.
Wait, it's in English?
Yeah, I guess they're Oh. And Edward Andrews says U.S. Navy, so he was in the Navy. There you go. Yeah. All right.
I wouldn't be mad if our kid decided wanted to join the military. Mm-hmm. I'd be upset with him.
Kids could do worse things nowadays, and some kids
are
doing
worse things. God, yes.
Yeah. So, Asper Warrior, you can't be. Listen, you got to wait until we're wrapping up now. You can start all over again. Bring the wife in. Bring the dogs in. The dogs are probably already in. And enjoy the movie, and then let me know. You can hit me up somewhere and let me know what you think about it. All right, so listen, we're gonna wrap this up. I do want to remind you guys again that you need to, if you're looking for our videos like the gun stuff, it's gonna be on Utreon. So it's Utreon/Hank Strange. It's Utreon/C/Hank Strange. And then Patrick has one, Walter has one, but I'm gonna let these guys tell you now how you can all support them. Go for it, Patrick.
BabyfaceP.com will take you to my current Utreon page. That's where everything's located. If you want to sub there, you're welcome to. That's they take a smaller cut than anybody else, and it helps bring more gun stuff to the forefront.
Right.
Beyond that, Instagram.
Up, right?
What?
You putting new stuff up there?
Yeah. I didn't get anything up this week. I need to test fire the AK, and that's going to be this weekend. I'm going to come over and do that.
Okay.
But beyond that, it's baby_faceP on Instagram, and that's where I post most of my dumb shit. So that's the best place to follow me.
All right, there you go.
Also have a Facebook. Yeah, you can also find me on Facebook if you want to catch me there.
All right, cool. And Walter, where do you post your dumb shit?
My what?
Patrick just said Instagram is where I post most of
Instagram, that's where I post my dumb shit. Yeah.
So you go for it, Walt.
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for that dumb shit on and Safety Hour Firearms. And then once again on Dirtfoot Racing, the mini bike and electric car stuff on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and that's all on Utreon also. And there's stemparts.com. I just saw a cool gun that I want.
Uh-oh.
A little bit up from that MP5 thing is a Microcanic. That looks like a cute little gun.
Okay, I didn't see that. I'll have to go back and look for it.
Meta MC9 Microcanic.
Yeah, Microcanic
Meta. Oh, everyone's going to use that.
That looks pretty good, actually.
It's cute.
I see.
Look
Meta.
at that.
The Meta.
Little.
Oh, like you like pocket size type. Yeah.
Pocket gun.
Yeah.
All it takes is 2 rounds, in the most of the time your business is done. So
I prefer the black one. All these different colors. I don't know. At least in the pictures, they don't look.
Black is the best. Black.
The black one looks black. Yeah, black is beautiful, baby. As we said, we are in Black History Month. Black on black on black on black on black on black.
Black on black.
That's how you got to do it. All right. So listen, we're gonna I'm gonna run in the end. We're gonna come back. Who's doing words of wisdom?
I don't know if I have anything good to say. Walter, you got anything?
Walt, you just got nominated. You're doing words of wisdom.
Bless your heart.
So, get ready for him to roll the end in. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to rip the audio out of this, throw it up on iTunes, all your favorite places to get your audio podcast from. We're on the Firearms Radio Network as well. You can even get this podcast on Audible. But, when you go on there, you listen to it, you have fun, leave a review. We appreciate that. Let us know what you think about the podcast. Let us know where you're listening to the podcast, because I know I could see people looking and listening all over the world. Edward Andrews says, good show. Shout out to everyone out there. We appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us. I don't think we've done an official Free-for-All Monday in a while. Yeah. So we finally actually got the whole band together and we're able to get it done. Walter,
the band's back together.
That's right. Words of wisdom, Walt.
Oh, yeah. If any of our listeners or followers are in Turkey, good luck with all that, over there. So, yeah. That's all I got to say.
That's your words of wisdom?
Yeah. Okay. And if you're not in Turkey and your ground's not shaking, be freaking lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Here. Okay. Can we wrap it in a more words of wisdom-y thing? If your whole building falls on your head,
yes,
crawl your way out.
Crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. If the building falls, and if the building does start to shake.
Don't live on a fault line.
No, with earthquakes, go outside, stay outside.
Sure.
That's the way to do it.
I was watching one of those.
You can't have the words of wisdom. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
That can't be the words of wisdom. Imagine the beautiful Turkish women listening to this.
Yeah. All right, Turkey, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Turkish delight, Turkish coffee, good luck.
Spadikopita. That's completely different. Spadikopita
is it like where the ghost says get out or something like that, and the white people stay and the black people run out like
yes
out.
Because words of wisdom, when a ghost tells you to get out of their house,
you should follow their rules.
You pack and leave.
You leave out.
You pack and leave. Don't go, we can tough it out. We can talk and negotiate. All right.
Longest words of wisdom
ever. All right, we're out of here. Let me hit the buttons. Hold on a second.
Shoot the spy balloon.
That's right.
It's
going down.
That's words of wisdom.
Capture it.
Shoot it.